What's poppin', podcast people? Your boys, Hoop Concessions. We back. Episode 42. It's the Kevin Love episode. Cade Love episode. What's wrong with that, bro? What's wrong with Kevin Love, Bino? Why are you shaking your head?
Nah, you don't have to do that, bro.
Kevin Love is a loser.
We're talking about Minnesota Kevin Love.
He's still a loser.
Dog, bro.
How many rings does he have?
No, not even rings, bro. Playoff appearances.
That's so lame.
Yeah. You don't know what to say, bro. Don't you?
Bro, we're just talking about a dominant player. It ain't even that deep. But we back, episode 42, Hoop Concessions. We got our season award predictions. As you can see, we're doing things a little different from here on going forward. We're showing our faces. I'm sorry that, I'm here with a bunch of ugly niggas. But, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work, for real. We're going to make it work.
He's obsessed.
All I gotta say is this man's been meat riding
this entire fucking pod, bro.
But I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm sorry for my appearance, as I do look like a chimpanzee. I will get a cut and cut these, chops off. I mean, it's not
dude, he does, guys. Okay, bro. Everybody that's watching, does he even? Okay, I guarantee you, it's probably not good that I asked. Does he look bad right now? Because you're gonna probably have some people that say
dog.
Also, you're gonna get a chop next week, so you're gonna probably look way better next week.
Obviously,
but who cares, bro? Who cares, bro? You look straight. I'm telling you look straight, bro. You don't even look that bad. Next time, cut your hair low so you can wear a do-rag. That's what you should do.
No. I'm getting my hair twisted.
Oh, okay. Well, you can wear a do-rag then. You can still wear one then.
I'm not even wearing do-rag. I'm gonna let my shit flow, Okay, go.
But we're here. Season award predictions. We're gonna do MVP, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, Most Improved, Defensive Player of the Year, all of that stuff. And we also have some news from Media Day, some quotes, some information, breaking news. But before we get started with all that, how's y'all's days been, bro? How's y'all's week?
It's been pretty good.
The day's been pretty good. Pretty productive, feel great. Amazing.
That's good. Hey, Bino, how about you, man?
Look at go Bells, man.
My week was great. Young nigga just turned 21 on Monday.
Hey, bro, tell him happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah,
tee up, bro. How'd you tee up, bro?
Yes, sir.
Hey, tell him how you got that Tiana Trump.
Not on the pod.
Not on the pod. That's not Hoop Concessions material.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But just know, our boy Bino was taken care of for his birthday, bro. That's all we gotta say.
Taken care of. I don't know how it's not Hoop Concession talk when we literally talking about balls, but it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good, bro.
It is what it is, bro. Let's get started, right? Y'all got y'all's list ready?
We should do
sir.
I think we're gonna do the news.
But let's do the news. Bino,
y'all wanna do news first,
baby? Yeah, news first.
Right. Okay, we could do news. We can do news. Go ahead, Bino.
Good Bino.
NBA. Yo, what's up with you, bro? You on my dick right now, bro?
Bro. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Man's acting real life right now, bro.
Started on Monday, and we got a few topics. Some quotes that we could talk about. So let's first start with the Lakers and Anthony Davis confirming that he's going to be starting at the 5 and what that means. And I keep telling y'all, it's going to be a scary year. Right? It's going to be a really scary year.
Yeah, for Zach LaVine, yeah, we know. We know.
No one cares about the Bulls, bro. Unfortunately.
Okay, here we go.
It's going to be Lakers in 4. The Lakers going to have the best record in the league. Someone said they're going 74 games, bro. Whoever that was, they spitting.
Who the fuck said that?
I don't think they're not going 74 because I don't think they care that much about the regular season.
Honestly, I don't think they care either. But.
Yeah, me neither. I think they're gonna load manage the cheeks off of all them players, especially West. Yeah, I think needs to be load managed a ton.
Yeah, it's a fact. I think Anthony Davis playing the 5. I mean, I think we all expected that though, right? Considering this team, or at least we thought that should happen. I guess we shouldn't expect anything from Anthony Davis as far as playing the 5 because we know he doesn't like to do that. But according to Frank Vogel, he said Anthony Davis and LeBron got in good shape. LeBron looks like he slimmed down a bit, so that's nice to see. Westbrook, he's really the X factor, I think, for this team. If he can, if Westbrook can go into this season and shoot league average, which is not likely, but if he can do that, I ain't gonna lie, like that's a scary ass fucking team. I ain't gonna cap.
Even without him shooting league average, they're still a scary team.
Would you say Westbrook is the X factor? Because you could really say a lot of the Lakers are X factors. Because you got, I think like AD is also a major X factor too. To be fair, so.
But that's assuming AD is like a okay. AD may be like the most important if they're all playing at their best, right? But the thing is, or I don't know, because LeBron also, you know.
I mean, yeah, LeBron, but
yeah. But the thing is with AD, are you assuming that AD is not gonna like play his best?
There's a possibility where he could get injured again because he's very injury prone. So I mean,
injuries. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
If it's injuries and him staying healthy, I understand. Yeah. But like in terms of play on the court, I do think Westbrook is by far the biggest X factor.
Okay.
I mean, we all see it.
I agree.
Because of the fit.
It's not even just a fit. It's Westbrook. This is what happens for most of the teams that he's on.
Fit also, but it's an elite fit. Just saying.
It's not an elite fit, but
it's an elite fit. You guys will see. It's an elite fit.
I think Russ and AD, that's a great fit. I think Russ and AD is a great fit. I don't think Russ and Bron also is.
It's crazy because I remember when Blake Griffin was approaching free agency, there was like a rumor that he could go to the Thunder because he's from Oklahoma, and it's because also Russ has never really had a legit dominant big, and I think that like Russ playing with like a big like Steven Adams for you, it just sucks that Russ got this big at this point in his career because I would have loved to see prime Russ. Go. What am I saying so bad right now, bro? I said I would have loved to have seen prime.
Continue, bro.
I would have loved to have seen prime. Bino? I'm saying.
I said continue. I said continue, bro.
I would have loved to have seen prime Russ with like a dominant big because like we've seen like he can play with ball handlers, primarily a guy like PG, because they can play off the ball. Kevin Durant as well. But I think him with the big because of how effective Russ can be as like the pick and roll ball handler, especially when he had that mid range in his bag. Like, man, like it just sucks that he has it now, but it's better late than never. So I definitely think him and AD could be a good fit. Now I question what Dwight's gonna do though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what he's gonna be doing in the playoffs
as a backup center. Like he brings toughness and he's one of the dudes.
But I think, if he's on the court, who's he playing with as the ball handler?
As the ball handler, he's gonna play either Russ or Bron. Russ and Bron are gonna be on the court at all times.
Bron, I have no issue with, but Russ and Dwight Howard should not be sharing the court together.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be long enough minutes. Like, yeah, those minutes will mean things, but the defense gets way better. Obviously, if you have two on the court. So like if AD and Dwight on the team, like the offense may get a little worse compared to AD at the 5, but the defense and rebounding is gonna be elite.
Godlike.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going off the last few years. Defensive rebounding is what wins championships.
That's what I've been saying. I've been preaching this forever now, bro. But
I swear he a prophet, as if other niggas don't talk about stuff like this.
No, I mean, I really hear people talk about that. I mean, Bino's saying it now.
More people talk about like offense more than.
Yep, they talk about.
People talk about spacing. That's why
I don't know about what it is. People definitely talk about spacing,
bro. There are people out there who think centers need to shoot the ball from the 3-point line, like it's needed for a championship team.
You talking about analytics?
Not even just analytics, like anybody really, casuals. You could say mainstream media, I guess. I've been noticing it. Like there are people who think dominant big men need to shoot the ball from 3, which is like they don't need to shoot the. In fact, that can actually make the team worse if you really think about it.
Yeah, it can.
Or some people think guys like Clint Capella are easily replaceable by some garbage bigs, which is wild to me because what Capella does.
JaVale McGee can do his job, bro.
Get out of here!
Like it's the Warriors. It's the Warriors' fault. It's the Warriors.
It is the Warriors' fault.
I mean, Steph Curry changed the game, bro. I mean,
no. It's not even just Steph thing.
Draymond too.
I was gonna say. I think it's more so Draymond and Kevon Looney and Andrew Bogut, because like people, for one, I think people really undersold what Bogut did for them. They just acted like, oh, Bogut was just some guy who blocked shots on occasion, and he only got like 15-20 minutes to play because the death lineup. But like even Kevon Looney, like when they replaced Bogut with Draymond at the 5 or Kevon Looney at the 5, their rim protection did take somewhat of a hit, but they had Kevin Durant, so it didn't take a complete hit. You know what I'm saying? But the Warriors, because they were so successful doing that, a lot of teams just thought they could emulate it by let's put PJ Tucker at the 5. You know what I'm saying? Or like stuff like that. Or even the Pelicans. I wouldn't be shocked if the Pelicans one day say, you know what? Let's do Zion at the 5. You know? Hey, Bino, you're shaking your head. But you know that they're thinking about it.
That's going to be the worst defense of all time.
Zion
it is. No, I think if Zion gets in shape and he gets because he has defensive potential now. Let's not act like he doesn't have
it. Bro.
It's only been a couple years, bro.
He's not getting in shape. He likes being fat.
Getting in shape.
Yo, that's a fact, bro.
bro.
Y'all seen that photo on Twitter? Or they're like, "Oh, there's gumbo outside."
No, I haven't seen that.
Nah, he looked fat. I ain't gonna lie, he looked fat.
My man's.
I do not want Zion playing the center position. That's all I know.
Hey, speaking of, this is a good transition. You know, Zion was talking to the media, and he was saying stuff like he's happy to be there, and David Griffin never went to his hotel room to play piano.
Bullshit.
Shit like that. Basically shooting down the article. But honestly, it looked like he was lying.
Yeah,
it looked like he didn't want to be there. He knows he don't want to be there. If they miss the playoffs, what'd you say?
See, what would he have said anyway?
Yeah,
I don't know, but he was up there like if me and you were talking, and he was asking me like, "Yo, did you cheat on your girl?" And I'm like, "That's a good question."
Nah, Zion. We already know Zion is like, when is his contract? His rookie contract up? Like in a year or 2?
2 years.
Yeah.
Dog,
so
I don't think.
You think? Okay, but be honest.
Their team options, keep in mind, so he can't leave. He has to request.
No, I don't think he's gonna leave right now. I don't think he's leaving on his rookie deal. But if he were to get his extension, do you think he would take the extension and then demand a trade as soon as he got it?
No.
Get that bag, my brother.
Yeah, money moves.
I think Zion would, but and also I think one thing that's gonna determine this Zion situation is how, and we don't have to get into this, trust me, but it's how this Simmons thing plays out because. Like we're not used to seeing players demand trades this early into their contracts, and seeing how Simmons is doing this situation with not even showing up at all, him saying he's willing to sit out the whole year, like Zion's situation, it could get to the point where, because if he has like a year or 2 left and he's already this frustrated, imagine another 2 years, especially if they don't make the playoffs within that span. Like Zion could easily take that money and dip. He could.
What's crazy about it is like we're around the same age, and if I'm thinking about it for me, bro, if I don't want to be somewhere, like I know, like if you believe in yourself and you know that you can make millions, I don't care. I'm not gonna care about the money now, bro. Like some people want financial security, bro. Like I would want to win, bro. I keep telling people this. I was like, listen, if I was in the league, people would hate me, bro, because I would be ring chasing as a rookie. I swear to God, I would be ring chasing as a rookie. I'm not even joking.
I feel you because Zion. The thing is, Zion is already financially secure. Like before he even played an NBA game, he already secured like almost $100 million. Yeah, he's secured so much money already before he even played.
You got to remember this though, right? First off, they live like athletes, so $100 million don't seem like much to them at all, really. And also, Zion can't be so sure about his future because of his needs.
100 million?
Yeah, 100 million seems like nothing to athletes, bro. They blow through that. They can blow through that with ease.
I think it depends on the athlete, yo. 100 million is still 100 million, bro.
You'd be surprised, bro. But
tell me if an NBA player got fined $100 million, they're not going to be like, shit.
They're going to be mad, obviously. You're going to be mad about that because you don't like losing money, period. But I'm saying, like, when it comes to money in their pocket, they spend money. But all I'm trying to say is that Zion can't be so sure about his future because he's not even sure about his health. I mean, we see the dude has knee problems, right? He's so big and hefty, and
he literally broke his foot during the offseason.
Yeah, he did. He broke his foot, and nobody knew. He broke his foot just working out. Like, he could end up being injured prone and fall out the league, and he won't have a secure income for a long time.
That's a good point because I actually remember a lot of people were worried about Embiid's future in Philly, and then he signed that extension. And I wouldn't be shocked if I think his health was the number one reason why he signed that extension, because tomorrow is not promised for guys like Zion and Embiid in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yep. So, 285 pounds of pure, like, come on now. That's not gonna. Like, do you see Zion's knees, bro? The way he walks, bro.
That man. he bounces when he walks. He doesn't even really walk.
Yo, he walks like a cartoon character. I'm telling you. Come on, now. He does. He does. I'm so serious, bro.
No, I get what you mean.
I hear you. It's just the way you try to like get your point across the times, bro. But go ahead. I hear you though. I agree though. I agree. What else is in the news though? What happened?
MPJ got 5 years of $200 million.
Yes, sir. You already know, bro. Let me start on this real quick, bro.
Go ahead. You go ahead, Jason.
I love to say Kevin Durant. That's the main thing I gotta say. I feel like I feel like with his work ethic, he's gonna turn out to be one of the best scorers in the league, and I'm so happy the Nuggets, made this extension. I did start getting worried a bit, although he was saying in interviews that, I'm not worried about my extension. That's not stuff to worry about. I was getting really scared. I was getting James Harden flashbacks, because already happened to one of my teams, and I saw it happen right before my eyes. Where we were.
How many teams you got again, JSmooth?
He's got 3.
Is it 3 or 5?
You already know. Thunder number 1, Bucks number 2, Nuggets number 3. All right.
Okay, I got you.
Don't look at me like
Bino?
that.
You see that?
Don't look at me like that, Russ fan. You were rooting against Russ. I don't want to hear you, bro. You were rooting against OKC. I don't want to hear you, bro. Anyways, right?
What?
Yes, you were.
No, that's cap.
Yes, you were. No, that's not cap.
That's cap.
We got another Jonah? No way, bro.
That's cap.
No, he was on the Jonah side, bro. Black Jonah, bro. I'm telling you.
You rooted against your own team, yo?
No,
yep,
what
he was
I
like,
said
I need Russ to win now.
All I said was it would be better for the Rockets to win that series than the Thunder. And I was being very much neutral throughout that whole series until Westbrook came back. When Westbrook came back, I just wanted him to perform good. That's all I wanted. And he still performed as normal. But
to be fair, if Russ is involved, that's not fair to Bino because that's his favorite player. We can't do him.
Care.
Like that.
That's your favorite.
Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. If let's say going into a finals, I knew this was Curry's last chance to win a championship.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
And Curry, no. Here's the thing, though, and I know Curry will probably never get another Finals MVP. Right, this is his last chance.
Not care,
actually,
bro.
no. I would root for the Bulls. I'd root for the Bulls.
If I met the Lakers in the finals somehow, bro, I do not care. I'm going hard, bro.
I was about to say it doesn't even matter. I'd root for the Bulls. At least Curry has 3 rings.
I'm going hard on LeBron.
Player. But I was not a fan of him during that Nuggets series. Nope, I was not a fan.
I mean, he was playing like garbage. Why would you be a fan of that?
No, he was good for most of that series.
I was LeBron against my team, bro.
No. Every fourth quarter he folded, JSmooth. Every fourth quarter.
Okay, fine. But even then, I still
JSmooth, you know that he folded. He's a loser.
Even if he did not play well.
This said he was rooting for Paul George, but he picked the Clippers to win, bro. Make it make sense, bro.
Yeah, no, I seriously thought they were gonna beat the Nuggets. I didn't expect them to win. I didn't expect the Nuggets to win. You know why? It's because of our lack.
Against the team that you picked to win.
So,
this nigga, bro.
Why does that matter?
That motherfucker.
Okay. If you have
what up, Bino? Did you just get muted or something? What'd you say?
I said that motherfucker bet $100 on the Nuggets and then root for the Clippers. Like, how did that even make sense?
So answer me this question.
He likes to play both sides. You know how Jason
No. Answer me this question. Warriors versus Thunder, right? You're going to pick the Warriors, but you're still going to root for the Thunder, right?
No, I'm picking the Thunder, bro.
What?
Bro, hey, people ask me if the Thunder with Westbrook, MVP Westbrook, matched up against the Warriors, I was picking the Thunder.
I feel like you're picking with heart. You're picking with your heart, not your mind.
No doubt in my mind.
Not with your brain.
He picked with his heart. He picked with his heart, but he knows deep down that the Thunder are gonna lose the series.
Dang, bro, I'm just gonna throw away money now.
Yeah.
Great job. Buddy. Great job.
I mean, why would you even bet on a series like that? No one was gonna bet on a series like that.
I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Like the Nuggets had obvious flaws that I was like, okay, I don't think they could beat this Clippers team, right? I didn't expect them to completely fold. Right? Like, who did? Right? They were up 3-1. But
imagine
then what happened,
you're rooting against your favorite player. That's insane.
Yes,
you can literally just wish PG plays well and they lose. But you wish
and that's yo, bro. I It'd be nice if PG played well, right? I'd be happy for him. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, I have this team. I've been watching. I've been a Nuggets fan longer than I've been a PG fan. Sure, it's true. I'm being serious.
on Gobel's side, bro. Fuck that.
I'm being serious. I've been a Nuggets fan longer than I've been a PG fan. I love PG, bro.
I'm going crazy. I'm saying,
yeah, bro.
Fuck him.
Oh. Fuck all that shit. Let's move on to the next.
Right. Yeah, but MPJ next, Kevin Durant. You already know how it is.
There's another topic.
We can talk about Cat.
Oh yeah, we
Cat. One of his quotes said, "I've been through everything: death of a head coach, numerous front offices. I didn't have a chance to build any true relationships with anybody. There's always instability. I've been deframed by teammates, been a scapegoat for people. This shit ain't easy, man." That's what he's saying. You know, my shout out my boy Cat. I really be rooting for Cat. I'm becoming more and more of a Timberwolves believer this season. You know, I've seen a lot of people disrespecting Cat on their centers list, and I'm talking about through the wire because that shit is insane.
Hey, me too, bro. I put him on.
I know they had Vucevic above him. I know that.
Yeah,
and that was wild. That was wild.
That's wild. That's wild.
That was wild. That was wild. But
I think Cat is he's a top
5 at least.
If not top 20, if he's not top 20 player, then he's like for sure top 25 player in the league. One of the best centers. I think he's a very underrated playmaker, especially out of the post. He's great at that. Especially he's a great passer as well. He's a great post. Well, he's not a great post player. He struggles against physicality at times, but his 3-point shooting more than makes up for that shit. Like, he's one of the very, very few legitimate stretch fives. Like very, very few. Like I would say him, Vooch, maybe like I'm missing a couple others. Obviously,
Jokic.
Christian Wood, Jokic. I can't forget Jokic.
Cat is the best. Cat is the best 3-point shooting big of all time.
No, Cat's the best. I was just naming a couple other guys.
Yeah, I know.
For now,
I'm just saying that. Like, Christian Wood. Kind of obvious now. You see Wood. You mean AD? Man, basically AD. Bro.
AD with a better jumper, bro.
And handle.
That's a fact. No, AD, but a real shooter, bro. That man AD is fake.
Do you know how good AD is with a better jump shot, like better jumper is, bro? Do you understand how good it fucking is?
That's basically
that's Dirk with KG defense.
That is actually wild, bro.
That's
really insane.
That's the best power forward of all time, right there.
Dude, that might be the best player of all time. Not gonna lie.
He don't have the playmaking. He don't got the playmaking.
Yeah, you don't got the pass.
I mean, okay, but if he had a think about it, if he had a better jump shot, he could handle the ball because he has some handle. He has some. He's a good passer as well. So if he had the ball in his hands, he'd have way more attention, hence his ability to create for others way more.
Facts.
So he would be a better playmaker.
Clint Capella with a free throw. Crazy.
What?
That's not that good, bro. It's better.
That's literally AD right now, bro. You can't tell me that's not AD.
Okay, we're not gonna get.
Tell me that's not AD, bro. Clint Capella with a free throw.
Yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns. This man will. I think next year the Timberwolves, D'Lo, he's like my biggest question mark for the team because of his injury problems and his defense. That's why I think everybody is not everybody here, but
he's not a winner.
I think a lot of people have bought into the whole D'Lo for Simmons thing, but we're not even gonna get into that. But I see you, Bino.
Let Simmons drag his value to the ground so the Timberwolves can steal him without trading D'Lo. That is my dream scenario.
So who are they trading? Patrick Beverley?
Patrick Beverley, Malik Beasley, and picks, bro.
There's no way Philadelphia does that, bro.
Yo, bro. All I gotta say is this.
Doesn't matter. Hey, look, if we're keeping it a stack, bro, it does not matter what Philly does. They're not getting a big star back for Simmons at this point.
I believe. Right? I completely agree.
At this point, Philly needs to be in the business of gathering assets so they can go after someone next offseason, bro. This season is a wash, bro. It is what it is. As soon as they realize that this season is going to be a wash, because they're not making the finals unless like injuries happen to the Bucks or Nets or Heat or whatever team, they're not making the finals. Just do well. So this season is a wash.
JSmooth, I see you out there. I don't know if you're conjuring up like some voodoo because you have that Haiti hat on, so I don't know what you're doing.
Hey, get out of here with that, boy.
You look like you were praying. I didn't know what you were doing.
Get out of here with that, man.
I didn't know what you're doing. I hope you're just. What are you doing there, buddy?
Nah, bro. I'm thinking. I'm holding back my thoughts because all I gotta say is this. I hope Sixers easily one of our biggest enemies, but I want them to win a championship so bad when that loser leaves. That's all I gotta say, bro.
And I want that loser to be so good that y'all are sick to your stomachs. That's what I want.
Are you a Ben Simmons fan? What the hell?
No, he's
been a Ben Simmons supporter.
Yeah, he's been a Simmons fan, bro.
What? Are you serious?
I don't know how you can support that nigga.
I never knew that.
I don't get it, man. Yeah, he's been a Simmons supporter.
You don't see when we talk about Ben, you don't see me slander him. That's Ben.
Yeah, bro, that man stayed quiet, bro, the entire time. Bro. Like
that's Ben. I don't be slandering.
What the fuck? I've never noticed that actually. I mean, Go Bell's mainly slandering.
Simmons in my top 5, bro.
All right, and then there's
what's next before we get to the prediction?
Because
talk about Kyrie.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay, let me let me go over this real quick. So Kyrie, obviously, he's not with the team right now, or he didn't go with them to media day because of he has not taken the vaccine, and he said he's decided to keep it private. There was a report that came out that he was liking things like what was it like vaccination theories of chips inside of people and stuff, all that stuff. And that it's harming black people. We're not gonna get into all of that. We don't have to get into all the. We don't have to get into the third eye theories. But as far as
I don't know, man.
Jason, nah. But we all are pro-vaccine before anybody, comes at us about that. But
are we really?
I feel like with
also and you anti-vaxxers, we don't give a fuck. So don't message us.
Yeah, we don't
give a fuck.
Yeah, we genuinely don't give a fuck. We're on the side of normal medicine and science here. I like how I feel about it, but let me just get this out the way. I think we all agree on this. If your doctor gives you a prescription, most of y'all niggas are not checking the labels. So if you're not checking the labels on those prescriptions, or even your local Tylenol and Robitussin that you're getting from CVS or Walgreens, then I don't know what you're tripping about this vaccine for. And I can say the same thing to Kyrie and all these athletes. Andrew Wiggins, at least Jonathan Isaac gave.
Andrew Wiggins has apparently he has good reason. I haven't seen people
like it's religion or something.
Yeah, but he just didn't get accepted or whatever. But Andrew Wiggins,
Jonathan Isaac's reasoning is not even that good either, to be honest.
Jonathan Isaac.
He said he was looking back at Black history and then
that's not true. No.
He said he wasn't. He said he wasn't.
He shot that shit down.
Yeah, he shot it down. He shot it down.
He shot that all down. He just basically said
it still wasn't a good response, though.
I don't think it was that bad. He said he has his own beliefs and stuff like that. It's fine. He basically said he has antibodies, and so he's immune.
He said he's not comfortable with the vaccine.
He said he's not comfortable with taking it.
But the thing that was weird about it is that he sat there and acknowledged that, oh, I get it. I trust medical professionals. I understand they've been studying it. And it's like, okay, so if you understand it.
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to wait a little longer.
Yeah, I think that's it, and that's fine. That's the whole thing. That's fine if you want to do that, but just know you're gonna not play most of because Florida, do they have COVID mandates?
Nope.
Of course,
we free as hell out here, boy. What you mean? I'm out here with no mask.
Yeah, same here. So.
Same thing in Ohio.
No surprise.
And in Kyrie's case, Kyrie would miss half of the games because half the games are home games. He missed half.
More than half.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, because there's other areas that he has to play in.
Because they play New York. Yeah, they play New York.
Golden State.
They play Golden State, LA.
I mean
and if this goes into the playoffs, oh no. And by the way, I don't mean to cut you off, JSmooth, but this is James Harden's contract year. I just want to throw that out there. And we all know how it is with these victories. I don't think he's leaving. But let's say this Kyrie stuff becomes an issue, and let's say KD goes down with an injury.
You know, it's a higher chance of happening.
Like that happens.
Kyrie retiring. I think it's a higher chance of happening. I'm so serious.
Man, then James Harden leaving?
Hey, but you act like Kyrie retiring. Because I remember, bro, Chris Broussard was talking once, and he said he was talking to some players about Kyrie, and they were like, "Oh, Kyrie's, he's a different guy." Like, they think that Kyrie's the kind of guy that would just retire out of nowhere. Like, he would just I 100% believe that. I believe that. Yeah. I believe. So you saying there's a higher chance of Kyrie retiring?
I think there's a higher chance of Kyrie retiring than James Harden leaving.
But that's low-key a higher chance than you probably think, though. What if Kyrie just says, "I'm not taking this vaccine, I retire"?
That's a possibility.
Harden injury away from GG's.
Wait, what'd you say, Bino?
I said if Kyrie doesn't get the vaccine, then let's say if it's Nets Lakers in the finals and Kyrie can't play and they lose, nigga, if I'm Harden, I'm gonna be mad as shit.
Yeah, I would leave.
No, I'm gonna be hot, bro.
All I gotta say is that's a classic Kyrie season, bro. He always misses half the season. He always misses half. It's nothing new. I'm being so serious, right? So if he wants to miss half the season, I don't think it's gonna change the Nets' chances of doing anything because it's a classic Kyrie season. It's a classic Kyrie season. I'm so
Kyrie
serious,
quitting
bro.
that team, part 2. Here we go.
It's just weird to me, like, and look, I know he doesn't do this. Well, whatever. I was gonna say I don't know if I know he doesn't do this intentionally, but he is technically doing this intentionally. But I know he doesn't have ill will towards his teams, but it's just every year Kyrie's always like a problem in some way, shape, or form. But there are reports that he talked to KD recently about it, and like he's gonna get the vaccine more than likely. So, that's good news.
Y'all heard what Bradley Beal said about the vaccine?
Yeah, but
I don't even want to get into that, bro.
I don't
even want to get into that, bro.
Educate yourself, man.
Like John Isaac.
No, wait. You may not want to get into it, JSmooth. JSmooth, you may not want to get into it, but I want to say something real quick about Bradley Beal, bro. I have never seen an amount of, I don't want to say idiots, but just ignorant people, bro.
Yeah, it's
ignorant people. He was like, "How can you get COVID if you have the vaccine?" I'm like, nigga, like, that's not how vaccines work. Like, do you not understand basic science here? Like, vaccines are just to protect you from when you get the virus and to help you stop spreading it. That's what it's meant to do. Like, and the reason that this shit is going around still is because people like you don't want. And then the worst thing is, that's not even his worst quote, in my opinion. His worst quote was when he talked about having COVID, and he said, "When I got COVID, I wasn't even that sick." Or he said, "I wasn't even sick. I just couldn't smell." I was like, nigga, that's being sick. Like, that's literally a symptom of being sick, yo. And it's like, these guys, like, I think I also saw Kenny say in quotations, he was like, "How can you get in I'm not going to get in a car accident, so I won't wear my seatbelt," quote unquote, Bradley Beal or something like that. And that's the type of shit that these niggas sound like. That's what they sound like when they say shit like that. But, maybe it's also, your balls can get hard as well.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, he did throw that out there. Your balls can turn into stone. What are you saying, Bino? What are you saying? My bad.
He had a quote about kids too. He said something like he said oh, vaccines can cause autism or something.
No, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake.
That?
No, that's fake. That's fake. It's fake. It's fake.
There's no way.
I saw it. It's not real. It's fake, bro.
I was gonna say
no way, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I believed it at first. I'm not gonna lie. Then I saw the ad and I was like, oh, okay.
If that was real, bro, they just stopped media day and then watched.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You know what's funny? There was actually a fire at the Wizards media day. So technically,
there was.
Yeah, there was.
Spencer Dinwiddie is his teammate, bro. That man is basically a genius. All you gotta do is go talk to him, bro. Swear to God.
This man is building his own
Spencer
Iron Man suit.
Has 4 eyes, bro. He doesn't even have a third eye. Spencer has 4 eyes.
This man is building a whole Iron Man suit, bro. That man's changing the future.
Spencer Dinwiddie?
Yeah, bro. He's
a genius, bro. And he's one of the best one-on-one players in the league, bro. It's facts.
Man,
are y'all Dinwiddie fans, bro?
Yo, he's been watching the what's it called? what's that dude's name? Big guard training camp, whatever. That Shay and them been going to. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know
it's just a fact, bro. Bro, they said it last year when he was on the Nets that he was dropping off KD and Kyrie, bro.
Facts. Oh, I'm dropping off a bad defender in Kyrie. Wow.
No, bro, one-on-one is completely different.
Well, okay, one-on-one is different, but he's still like smaller than him. Come on now, like
nigga, he's dropping off.
But Dinwiddie is like 6'6", though.
I'll say this. I'll say this. Durant
1v1s.
Okay, I have. Obviously, he's nice.
The man is
he's
a
nice.
demon.
He's solid.
Man is a demon.
And I'll say this: dropping off KD in a 1v1 is kind of wild. You know what I mean? But Kyrie,
yeah, that is wild. I'm not gonna lie. You know what's the most wild 1v1 stories? Which I guess it isn't that wild considering everybody says he's cold at like the Rex and stuff, and I could see that. Is Michael Beasley. Yes, Michael Beasley being able to beat LeBron consistently. LeBron
there's
consistently
no way,
1v1s. You don't believe that? No. A bunch of people have backed that story though.
It's facts, bro. He dropped back to back.
I can believe that.
Bro. He's not Wilt Chamberlain, bro. He's not lying for fun. Come on now. This man is actually done. I'm so serious.
Oh man, you don't believe in Wilt's 100-point game, my brother?
Nah, bro. Nah,
I don't believe in sex stories, bro. That's what I don't believe in.
Nah, the sex stories I believe. No way.
What? You believe the sex stories?
I was just like talking about the numbers, to be honest, but
his numbers are real. Like, I'm sorry. That era, his numbers are real. His numbers are real.
Do you believe he can fuck that many women, bro? I'm sorry, bro. I don't believe it.
Hey, man. He said, ching, he's beating the hell up quickly, bro.
Yeah, but that's gonna wrap up the news. We about to get into our NBA award predictions. And we can start from like the lower tier awards. You know, we can start with Coach of the Year. JSmooth, why don't you give us your top 3 Coach of the Year candidates?
Okay, so my top 3, I'm gonna start with the bottom, right? Number 3 for me is Billy D, because I think the Bulls are gonna be a pretty solid team. Even though I don't think they're gonna be as high, I do think he's gonna make, because this is just the truth, right? Billy Donovan has always made Billy Donovan has always made his star players better. That's just the truth, right? You've seen it over and over again. Each star player that's come over to him has had a career year outside of probably Carmelo Anthony, which Carmelo was washed, right? So, like, I think all his players are going to have probably some of the best seasons they've ever played, and I think the Bulls are going to be a solid. Now, they might not be that high in the standings, right? But I think just him making the playoffs can give him that vote. Number 2 for me is Tyronn Lue. Obviously,
that's a good one. That's a good one, actually.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tyronn Lue, obviously, I think he's gonna. One of my hot takes is I think Clippers are gonna be really good next season. Really, really good.
And me too, my brother.
Actually, you know what?
We got this nigga throwing up the fist. What? This ain't no freaking Black Panther team. If you don't sit down over there, chill, whack ass fist, man. Get out of here with that.
Shut up. The Clippers are better than the Bulls without Kawhi, bro.
Oh yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah, they are.
That's exactly why I have him higher. I think Tyronn Lue, the way he coaches, he gives a lot of players opportunity.
What you shaking your head for? What you shaking your head for? What's wrong about that statement?
JSmooth, just continue, bro. I don't even want to
go. I'm a Bulls believer though, bro. I got y'all higher than the Knicks, bro. Fuck the Knicks, facts.
That's false. But go off. You know what's it called?
Knicks hate, bro.
You want to know why he's saying
niggas?
No, he's only saying that because 1, y'all disrespected Julius Randle, and 2, he still has Kemba's meat in his mouth, bro. Swear. Kemba's not good at basketball, bro.
That's literally the only reason why he supports the Knicks, bro. The only reason.
Okay. Just wait. I'm gonna let y'all hate. Just wait.
I'm gonna let y'all hate. Just your goofy self out, bro.
Okay, bro. My last candidate, right, is what's that? I don't know how to pronounce it. Ime Udoka, whatever, right? I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna lead the Celtics.
Nigga is predicting a coach that has not even coached the actual team before.
I still think he's a solid. He was solid when he was assistant. He had very high praise, and I think he's really gonna help this Celtics team. You know, in ways that Brad Stevens, although he was a great coach, I think he's gonna help them in ways that Brad Stevens couldn't. You know. And I think the Celtics are also going to be a very good team. And you've seen a lot of my awards. I have a lot of their dudes up there. So Yeah, that's just my overall view. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have a Coach of the Year list because I didn't know we were even going to do this award. But I would say probably the same people. What there? You're smiling? What's going on?
I thought we discussed it before, bro. I thought we discussed this. It's whatever, bro.
I didn't wait. I thought we discussed that we weren't going to do. What do you mean meathead? Nah, I'm going to go with the same people that you have. Because I would probably pick those people. I probably wouldn't pick Udo. I'd probably replace Udo with who'd you have to Ty Lue? I'd probably put Ty Lue second because I think the Clippers are going to overachieve next year, and Ty Lue will get a lot of credit for that.
Tyronn Lue, to be honest, and honestly, I have to think he's going to win Coach of the Year. I think he's going to get that. That's my Coach of the Year.
And then my number 1 would be Ty Lue. Number 2, I would go Billy Donovan. Number 3, because I'll probably go. I don't know that Quinn Snyder. I'll go Quinn Snyder.
Queen Snyder. Okay, now who's next?
Even though Jazz fans kind of hate him, but
I have for my top 3. Was like completely like he reminded me of Tyronn Lue. So I have Tyronn Lue as Coach of the Year now, and then Michael Malone and Billy Donovan as a second and third spots.
I didn't even. I'm terrible, bro.
This nigga didn't even think of his own team's coach, bro.
So much Billy Donovan love.
You know why? But you got to remember, all these dudes are also on big markets. Nobody really. Mike Malone's been good for years, but nobody's really shown him that much love. You got to remember that as well, you know?
Nah, he gets love.
Wasn't he top 3 when the Nuggets were like the 1 seed, though?
He gets love, bro. He gets love.
But the Nuggets
He's just not the best coach. He's just not the best coach, so he doesn't get the most.
Yeah, he's a really good coach.
It was Thibodeau, Monty Williams, and Quinn Snyder last year, right? For the candidates. Quinn Snyder's not on a big market, although he was the first seed, though. But
yeah, they were the number 1 seed, so that's why they would have the best record in the league. So, kind of made sense for him to get some love in that award.
It was Bino's top 3.
I got my winner. My winner is Ty Lue.
Right.
My runner-up is Frank Vogel, and then my third runner-up is Steve Nash. So
okay,
I just think the Nets and the Lakers are gonna run away with each conference, bro. Let's deal with it.
Run away.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so, man. I don't think those two care that much.
Yeah, I don't think they care about the regular season that much.
Run away in the East. I think the Nets are gonna have like a 4 or 5 game lead on the second seed, and I think the Lakers are gonna have like an 8 game lead on.
I can see the Nets still being so good to the point where like their system's like so well built, and like their players like they can just run through the like they could have like a star missing, they're still gonna win like so many fucking games, at least like 55 games or something.
I mean, they did it last year. Year.
That's true.
So
that's true.
You can make an argument still that they will win 60 games even with load management. So I don't know about the Lakers though. I have them winning at least 50 plus games though. But
I feel like with the Lakers, they're gonna load manage. So
yeah, I don't think they'll be as dominant as the Nets.
I think 55 is minimum. No, I say 52. 52 is minimum, easy. 52 minimum.
Yeah,
I
think that's a good minimum. I think that's a good minimum. That'd be disappointing if they got any lower than that.
Do you guys want to do Rookie of the Year now?
Yeah, we can go to Rookie of the Year.
All right,
I'll go first.
All right.
Let me pull up my list here on my computer. Okay, on my Rookie of the Year.
Start from 3 to
number
1.
3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll go 3 to 1. Number 3. Hold on, let me minimize our screen. Number 3, I have Jalen Green. I think Jalen Green is going to be a good scorer out the gate. I think he's Darius. You look surprised that I have Jalen Green.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
I think Jalen Green is going to have a really good rookie season, average around 15 to 18 points a game, maybe 20. If he's the scorer that I think a lot of us think he could be, he could average 20 right out the gate, and that could change my list. Because, when they see that 20 point per game as a rookie, that's a big deal. The playmaking, though, I don't know for sure how good of a playmaker he's going to be out the gate, and his defense, kind of have to wait and see. But I think he's going to be a good scorer for the Houston Rockets, and I think he's going to fit like a glove with KPJ in the backcourt. For number 2, I actually have Jalen Suggs at number 2. I think Jalen. I like Jalen Suggs. I like Jalen Suggs. I don't think Jalen Suggs is gonna be a superstar in the NBA. I don't think Jalen Suggs is gonna like be a consistent All NBA type of player. But I think, and this sounds bad, please listen to me here. I think he there's a chance he could have that Michael Carter Jr. type of thing, where he's like so good out the gate.
Michael Carter Williams?
Oh, Michael Carter Williams. I'm tripping. Where he's so good out the gate. I don't think he's gonna be trash for the rest of his career, but I think he's gonna be so good out the gate, and like
you think he's gonna peak his rookie year? Polished. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's saying he's gonna peak his rookie year.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just saying Michael Carter Williams. Go ahead. My bad.
I was saying the only reason I don't really agree with it is because I think Marco Fultz is going to be the best of the 3-point guards. So, and I honestly might say Cole Anthony might be better this year at least. So, but I really do like Suggs.
But they could run some 2-guard lineups with those guys.
I mean, they can do it. They can do it with all three of them. They're all pretty tall. Like they're not like small. Except for like Cole.
Fultz is good defensively. Yeah. Cole, if anything, might have to end up going to the bench more than likely.
He's probably like the 6th man. So
yeah, and he can actually. I think he fits well with that role anyway. To be honest, and we're gonna get into 6th man later because I actually have some players that I want to talk about in that. But as far as Jalen Suggs, I think he's gonna be one of the more polished rookies. Considering he looked really good at Gonzaga, like he just looks like one of those guys that he's not going to be a star, like a superstar, but he's good at a lot of things to where I think he can be like a really solid starter, like a Mike Conley type. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Jalen Suggs is my number 2. Number 1, come on, is there any debate?
Yeah.
Who you think? It's Cade motherfucking Cunningham,
Cade, bro.
It's not a fucking debate.
It's not a fucking
I disagree.
You can disagree as much as you want. I don't give a shit what you think right now. It's Cade motherfucking Cunningham, nigga. Right. That nigga, I'm expecting Luka Doncic with defense, my guy. Defensive versatility. Maybe not like all NBA defense out the gate. Obviously, he's not gonna do that. But I'm expecting
y'all expecting him to be the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to be one of the GOATs. In 10 within this decade, Cade Cunningham will be a top 5 point guard in the league. It will happen. Player. Top 10 player for sure.
I think that's wild to say. That's not wild to say.
It's not wild, but I want to say top 5 point guard just in case this take ages bad. You know what I'm saying? I'll say top 5 point guard for sure. But as far as Cade Cunningham, I'm expecting some Luka type of numbers, 25 and 7, some shit like that. I think the versatility of him being able to play 1 through 3 because of his size, that's going to help this team. I got faith in the Pistons, young players to help him. Guys like Isaiah Stewart.
He's going to be efficient to watch. I'm calling.
Oh, yeah.
Really efficient.
I'm talking 47, 35. If the free throw shooting is 78, 77 free throw percentage.
Y'all really don't know his weakness, don't you?
Guess what? I don't give a shit. There are none.
He has a weakness that is so huge.
And listen, and he's not even going to be on ball that much because right now they have Killian Hayes playing point guard. But honestly, I don't really believe in Killian Hayes like that.
That's not a good thing, bro. That's not a good thing.
Y'all acting like Killian Hayes has no type of potential at all.
Bro, we were having a debate a few days ago.
Dog, bro.
So. And we were talking about Killian Hayes' like ceiling, right? And I'm not gonna mention his name, but one of the guys said, "Fucking Killian Hayes' ceiling is Patrick Beverley with playmaking ability, bro." You know how ass that is, bro, for a 7th pick.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not even that bad.
That's a good NBA player.
That's a good player. That's a good player. But we were talking about discussing like young cores between like the Rockets.
That might as well be Kyle Lowry, bro.
Dog, chill, bro.
I mean, hey, that's a GOAT franchise player,
Pat Bev with limitless green.
That's a Hall of Famer. That's a Hall of Famer right there.
The point that the argument was like between like the best young cores with the Rockets, the Pistons, and Cleveland, right? That was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like let's between Killian Hayes, KBJ, and Darius Garland, who is the lowest ceiling? That was the thing. So.
No, but I picked the Pistons because I think Cade's gonna be that good.
Facts.
Like it's almost like let's be honest. let's say you're comparing the young core of the last year, right before they got Evan Mobley. Let's say you're comparing, even right now, honestly, but last year for sure. Let's say you're comparing the Cavs young core to the Mavericks young core. Even if it's just Luka, that's fine. I'm taking the Mavs young core.
The thing is though, Mobley and Cade have like practically the same ceiling.
But I trust Cade to get there way more than Evan Mobley.
Okay.
I know Cade will get there.
Cade has a higher floor.
I don't know
if Cade has a higher floor.
This is how I see it. I feel like the Cavs had to be built more around Mobley than the Pistons had to be built more around Cade for them to succeed. Mm-hmm. That's how I see it.
And having Jared Allen in the front court is not perfectly building around Evan Mobley.
I disagree.
Yeah,
but I will say it's his rookie year though. So it's his rookie year. The Cavs have time. You know, right now they have a lot of forwards, but I doubt they'll have a lot of power forwards and centers like 2 years, like next season. It's just a 1 year thing. At least I hope it's a 1 year thing that they have.
They may trade some of them. They're probably going to trade some of them by the deadline, to be honest.
Bar marketing, get his ass out of there.
Listen,
I want him gone, bro, already. He hasn't played a game.
I think Jared Allen.
Oh, you should be lucky he hasn't played a game yet.
Wait. What did you say, Bino?
I said if Evan Mobley turns out to be that guy, Jared Allen finna get out of there, bro.
I don't even think that's the case. For me, this might just be me, but I really love Twin Tower basketball, and I think you having two bigs is just such an advantage on the court, especially when you have two small guards. So yeah, that's just it. Let's move. Let's move on. Who
wants to do that?
Who else? Let me go.
We all got to do ours. You can go yours, JSmooth.
I'm gonna do mine real quick. For me, y'all gonna be surprised. For me, at number 3, I have Cade Cunningham. Now I'm high on Cade, and I think he's easily probably gonna be one of the best players in the class. Definitely, right?
Ain't no way he's not top 2. I'm not even gonna lie. Him being 3 is crazy.
No, that's wild, bro. That's so wild.
The main reason why
I just want to be different to be.
Let me explain.
Let me explain. Right, the main reason why I'm saying this is because Cade has one of the biggest flaws of a lot of players in this league, like especially for guys who want to be stars, and that's he can't really beat his man off the dribble one-on-ones. And that's such a big flaw when it comes to scars, because especially wing players, because how many dudes can we say can consistently do that? How many dudes can we say consistently have that problem? He's gonna be a dude that, I get on Paul George for this a bit, right? But even then, he can get to the rim pretty effortlessly against certain dudes, Same with Tatum. This dude literally gets stonewalled by whoever is in front of him. Now he can get better at this. I'm not denying it, but obviously I just don't think at this moment in his career he's gonna do this. Yeah. And so my number 2 is Jalen Green, right? I think Jalen Green's obviously he's gonna get buckets,
Are you gonna say
but I also
Josh
think
Giddey at 1, bro? Is that
no.
Okay.
You think
I was scared for a second.
Me? Nah, man.
I was gonna say, when did this nigga switch up?
Josh Giddey.
Nah, but Jalen Green, I think Jalen Green obviously has high position to win this. Right? He was a very close number 1 for me. I was thinking about him a lot. But then again, I'm like, he also has other dudes that are going to take up shots on his team as well. He's not going to come in as a straight number 1 option, obviously. So, I definitely think he has a chance. Also, especially with his explosive scoring, and also just he already played with Vest before, so this is nothing new, right? And my number 1 is actually Jalen Suggs. Now, I think Jalen Suggs is going to be very, very good this year, especially since he has, we have Markelle Fultz, but that's probably it. He has a lot more shot opportunity than a lot of these other players, and I don't think people really talk about that much, because Kel, he's there, but he's going to be out for a minute. Let's be real. He's going to be out. He's going to be out for a little bit because he's still hurt and still rehabbing and getting ready and stuff like that, right? So he's going to have the reins, and he could do whatever he wants. I think he's a very good player, good passer, great leader, good scorer, and his jump shot looks fluid, although it wasn't that consistent in college. I think everything's going to work out for him.
I mean, I like the Suggs pick. That kind of it did throw me off a little bit, but I shouldn't be surprised.
I thought he was gonna go a completely different direction. Honestly, I thought he was gonna go like Kuminga type shit.
Scotty Barnes.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Nah, if you said Scotty Barnes, I ain't gonna lie, I would have kicked you out of this.
Scotty too hotty, bro.
All right, hey, I'll go with mine. My number 3 is Jalen Green, who I think will be the best rookie scorer this year, probably easily, honestly. But I don't know if he's gonna average 20. That's how I say it, because I feel like the Rockets have a lot of scoring ability.
They have a lot of scorers, yeah.
I mean,
the Rockets have a lot of scorers on the team, and I think KPJ is gonna take a jump. Personally, so you got KPJ, Eric Gordon technically still on the team. He's gonna need his shot. Christian Wood is the best player on the team, and he needs his shots for sure. I hope my boy gets his shots.
Facts. AD.
We rooted for that All-Star team for my boy C Wood. And my number 2
Wood
is Josh Giddey of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I knew somebody was gonna pick him.
Are you trolling?
You're joking. You're joking. There's no way.
Oh, I'm fucking weak.
Not trolling, bro. Josh.
Wow, I didn't see that shit coming.
Elite, bro. He's gonna be way better than what JSmooth thinks. He's going to make layups, and
he's gonna be good though. He's gonna be good.
And JSmooth is going to be shocked, bro. He's going to shoot 38% from 3.
He's
38% from 3.
Wait, 38%? What the hell?
No way. He's not getting that off on an NBA setting. At this time, no.
Bro, that was one shot, bro.
No, I'm not talking about one shot. I'm even talking about his shot during training camp. It's so baited, bro. It's so baited, bro.
I don't care.
Oh, man, bro. He's getting blocked 10 times a game, bro. On straight jump shots.
People said the same thing about Tyrese Halliburton last year, bro. He's going to be the Tyrese Halliburton.
Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Bino. You're spitting. He's spitting. He's spitting. He's spitting. Let me get the holy water, nigga. He's spitting, nigga. He's spitting. Oh, bro had to go on mute. Oh. Okay, before JSmooth gets back.
Oh, I'm in the midst. Oh, move.
Okay.
Shit.
Nah, but Darius, go ahead and
yeah, I'll go with mine.
Go ahead and give yours.
All right. Wait. I don't think did Bino even say number 1?
Dog, my
number 1 is Cade Cunningham, obviously.
Yeah, we already know. Okay. We already know. That's a W.
I just want to make sure. So
no.
W list.
Let me say something real quick, right? That Tyrese Halliburton comparison was terrible because Tyrese's shot is a lot quicker than Giddey's. First off,
sorry, I was still stuck on JSmooth.
He actually shot well on his side.
Listen. Hey, all I'm gonna say
came in out of nowhere, bro.
Hey, listen. All I'm gonna say is our coach was talking about working with the guards and helping them learn how much space you need to create to get your shot off. So I'm sure that Josh Giddey will be working with Trey Mann and our coaching staff on how to get their shots off. So I'm not worried about him getting his shot off at the NBA level. And plus, he don't need to get it off the dribble. He can get it off the catch. You know, he's not. I don't think he's gonna be a high volume 3-point.
He's gonna be an initiator.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like the second,
most likely.
Hopefully. I mean, yeah, but still. He could be an initiator and still get it off the catch. A la Lonzo Ball. So like,
Lonzo's a bust. I mean, look at him now. But continue, y'all.
All right, so my three. So for my number 3, I have Evan Mobley. Mobley, right?
Yeah, I told you he's gonna put him on.
I was gonna put him on the list. I thought about him and Jalen Suggs a lot because Jalen Suggs I feel like it'd be the more entertaining player, and usually entertainment, you know how it is with the media. So,
we all agree that this draft class is honestly stacked.
Yeah, it is.
I
have Mobley at 3 though because I believe that he's one of those type of players that can just bring an immediate impact to like a team with his versatility and all that. So I have him at 3. 2, I have Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham, I agree with the issues Gobel stated before with like him having trouble getting past his man and all that. So that's one issue I've always seen. And I believe that my number 1 is Jalen Green. I think he's just the most NBA ready. He's also gonna have he's gonna be averaging the most points during his rookie season, I think at least. I don't think he's gonna average 20 because there are a lot of like KBJ, for example. I think he's gonna take another jump as well from what he did his sophomore season. So Jalen Green, I see him I could see him averaging at least 16 or 17 points per game in his rookie year. I think that's a very possible, and being pretty efficient as well. So,
let me ask y'all this. Darius, you can respond first. Do y'all think, actually all of us, do y'all think that if Jalen Green gets 20, he's like a lock for the rookie of the year?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless Cade somehow averages 20, but yes.
Honestly, him averaging 20 points on the team that he's on, I think says a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
But then again, Cade, I feel like Cade can get 20 while giving you other things because the scores, his scores, him and Jeremy Grant, those are going to be the two main scorers, I'd probably say. So, I mean, Sadiq going to get love, but it's going to be him and Jeremy Grant. So, I honestly just feel like the race is between him and Cade, honestly.
Yeah,
some other guy might keep it close during the year, but I think it's just between him and Cade, honestly.
I think my man Thug's gonna win it, but it's all good. I like y'all picks. I like y'all explanations.
Hey, shout out Suggs though, man, and shout out Moses Moody, because if Wiggins is out and Clay's gonna be out, my boy Moody finna get some run, and I got faith. So shout out Moses Moody.
I mean, even if Wiggins is there, Moody and Kuminga are gonna have to do some shit next year. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, I'm just saying, like, Wiggins not playing home games. Like, my boy gonna have to step up early.
Kuminga about to get slammed the fuck out of next season, bro. I promise you.
I swear they're gonna be the no help warriors. I think Kuminga's gonna have a replica. He's gonna have like his career is gonna be just like Jaylen Brown's.
And also, I don't like to say that if Steph is rolling out there with rookies and winning games, JSmooth finna be sick. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, throwing up blood.
But if Kuminga and Moody, I think Moody is more capable of giving them more right now out of the gate.
I agree.
I think he's more of a like ready now, NBA ready now type of player, kind of like how Mikal Bridges was coming into the NBA.
Kuminga might be out next year. Not just playing.
God, chill out, Darius. Chill out.
But if Kuminga's coming off the bench, I think that could be good for him. I like the Jaylen Brown comparison because Jaylen Brown in his rookie year coming off the bench showed a lot of potential, bro. And I remember going into that draft, Jaylen Brown getting picked third was kind of shocking to a lot of people because they didn't see him going that high. I think he was going like bottom of the top 10, and he moved up a lot of people's boards. I think with like workouts and things of that nature. So when he got picked third in the draft, that was a big deal. And I think he's going to show a lot of promise, I think Kuminga's going to show a lot of promise, similar to like Jaylen Brown did in his rookie year as well.
All right.
Yeah. I agree, man.
So let's. How about do you guys want to do either? Which one do you guys want to do? Most improved or six man?
Six man.
Let's go six
man.
Six man will be faster. I'll go first. Number 3, I have Jordan Clarkson, last year's winner. I don't really think I have to elaborate on that. You have Jordan Clarkson as well, 3.
Yeah.
Actually, don't
good.
have him. I don't have him on my list.
Wow.
I think he's gonna have a down year this year.
Yeah, I don't have him on my list either.
I mean, y'all weren't even happy about him winning last year, so
he shouldn't have won it. He shouldn't have.
He shouldn't have, but it's all good.
Whatever. We're not even gonna get into that.
People love shot ducking, so that's all good.
Hey, which is why my 6 man of the year candidates is, they're pretty good, dog.
Number 2, I have Jordan Poole. I think he's gonna have a really good year next year.
I didn't even think about him. That's a great pick, bro. I think
he's gonna have a really good year next year. He had a really solid season last year. Stepped up in the play-in game, hit some nice shots for the Warriors, especially towards the end. I think he's. My phone's dry. I think he's gonna improve. Yeah. And I think he's gonna do really well for the Warriors. And number 1. I got my boy Kobe White at number 1, man.
There's no way.
Boy, Kobe White at number 1. Bro. I think next year, Kobe White is going to become the new Lou motherfucking Williams. Let Pepper Lou get out of here. We are here for the Kobe White show. Yes, he's going to take over, bro. He's going to take over.
Do you actually
he is going to be. Yes, I think
Jamal
he's going
Murray?
to win 6 man of the year next year.
6 man Jamal Murray.
Oh,
6 man Jamal Murray.
I just think Kobe White his game is suited for coming off of the bench anyway at this point in his career. Maybe if he can get better and improve on the other aspects like playmaking and defense primarily, he can get better. But I got faith in Kobe White. I think next year I could see him averaging like the fourth most amount of points on the team, and considering we got a team with a lot of scorers on it, that's actually saying a lot. I think he's going to average more points than Lonzo. Sorry, Dom. But I think he could average around 15 to 16 points a game, 4 to 5 assists, and his efficiency I expect to be up. If it's not up, then what the fuck? I don't even know. But I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be straight. I think he's going to win 6 Man of the Year. And honestly, that's more so biased. I'm not going to lie. That is a biased pick. I'll admit that's a biased pick. But I'm hoping that's the role for him, and he's going to excel in it next year.
Hey, go ahead, Darius.
All right, so at 3, I have Kendrick Nunn. I thought that was a great pickup for the Lakers in my opinion. And I
like that pick.
Yeah, I think
I have a different Laker on mine.
Me too.
Was it Malik Monk?
Yeah.
No? Oh, okay.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah, I got.
I mean, Malik Monk.
Wait, I don't know,
bro. Me and Bino, bro.
So who's the starting two? Who's the starting two for the Lakers?
Wayne Ellington.
You're lying, dude. What?
That's a W starter. What are you saying? But they're saying that TST is fighting for a starting spot. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Monk or Nunn should be starting, bro.
They said TST is fighting.
I mean, TST's trying, and I think he fit actually pretty nice to Westbrook, nice next to Westbrook, really. So
listen, if his shooting got better, then and he's showing it in camp, then why not give him a shot? You know what I'm saying? You ain't paid him over
Wayne. Wayne Ellington should not be starting, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't think that's such a problem.
Wayne Ellington gives the Lakers offense a different dynamic, in my opinion.
I agree.
That nigga is so ass on defense, bro.
I guess, but having someone who can run off screens just makes your offense way better.
Watch, this is a prediction. This is a prediction. That nigga is going to be a D. Go ahead.
You're saying that like Malik Monk isn't a trash defender as well.
But Malik Monk, I can see the J.R. Smith effect, bro. That's all I gotta say. But
and would you rather have a more consistent player than an inconsistent? You rather have a spark plug off the bench.
Okay, but that's why I'm telling you at the end of the season and in the playoffs for sure. I know for sure in the playoffs he's gonna be getting those DNPs. So who cares? Oh yeah, he's gonna be getting those DNPs.
I don't think so.
You'll see.
He's gonna
Hey,
he's gonna be the best shooter on the team. That's what he's gonna be.
Hey, let Darius finish his list.
Okay, so fair. At 3, I had Kendrick Nunn. At 2, all right, correct me because I'm pretty sure this player is coming off the bench next year. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I have Miles Bridges.
Ooh, that's a solid. I think he's coming off the bench.
I'm pretty sure he is coming off the bench. So
yeah,
that is a very good pick, bro.
Yeah, Miles Bridges. I mean,
is Kai Jones? Is he coming off the bench as well?
Yeah, because they got a different center that I can't remember.
They have Miles Plummer.
There you go.
No, Mason.
Yeah,
Mason.
I wasn't sure if he was starting because I was like, damn, this player is so good coming off the bench. Like, I'm surprised I haven't started him. Yeah,
it's a great pick, Darius. Yeah. I didn't even think about it.
50, 40, 90 Bridges,
yeah. He was like 4 free throws away from being 50, 40, 90, which is crazy, bro.
That's crazy as fuck.
I think he's one of the most underrated players in the league as well. And I think him being a 6-man candidate is very possible next year. Especially how I think the Hornets are maybe not a playoff team, but still like at least like last year, like a competitive play-in team at least. So
agreed.
Maybe if he wins 6-man of the year, Ronnie 2K will show him some respect. You know,
that's a fact.
What's his overall?
I think it's like a 78 or some shit.
Yeah, bro. Oh no, I don't think it's that low. Or actually, it might be honestly. But
I think it's a 78.
He doesn't even have a 90 dunk rate.
Dog,
that's so insane, bro.
Dog, and that's crazy because he's a body machine, bro. I swear, bro.
You know what's crazy to me? I get it that this nigga I'm about to say can jump out the gym, but the fact that Ja's dunk rating is as high as it is, and it's over like John Collins.
Dunks, bro. The man don't.
That's what I'm saying.
What if dunk?
Yep.
The what if dunk? Yo, the Kevin Love
what if dunk machine,
the
bro.
Kevin Love what if dunk. Although that dunk was almost crazy, but like.
Yeah, that was about to be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Almost.
Hey,
I can't lie though. That was a very crazy dunk. That was more impressive than a lot of dunks I actually did.
That's just crazy.
You see, but I watched that. Miles Bridges caught Capella chest to chest, bro.
Yeah.
Meet to me in midair, bro, and yammed on him, bro.
Nigga, caught him in there.
He caught him behind the back pass from LaMelo and turned it straight into a windmill. Like, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about, man?
No, that's facts. That's facts.
And my number one.
Who's your number one?
I have Derrick Rose. Rose winning it.
Great pick.
I thought about Derrick Rose too. I thought about D Rose too.
Yeah, so Derrick Rose. I don't know if y'all knew this, but like, I know Gobos knows, but bro, Derrick Rose apparently like got MVP votes last year. If y'all knew that, did y'all know that?
Oh yeah. He actually got more MVP. Derrick Rose got more first place MVP votes than Julius Randle.
That's just crazy. Yeah. But
terrible. He deserved it though. He deserved it.
No, he didn't. Well, I mean, I get.
Oh, he's a GOAT.
I get it. That, like D Rose like saved the Knicks offense.
You don't believe that.
But like,
he deserved it. Come on. Who was the real MVP when they played in the playoffs?
No, let's
get out of here,
man. Randall
hey, now who answer the question?
Who was?
Bro? Nobody cares about.
It was his first playoffs. Sure.
Bro, who was the real MVP for the Knicks when they played? In the
okay, guys.
JSmooth. Who was the MVP?
Bro, I had no idea.
JSmooth. Who was the MVP? Who was the MVP?
I had no idea.
Who was the MVP?
I had no idea.
Who was the MVP? Who was the MVP?
I had no idea.
Who was the MVP? 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 Who was the MVP?
Bro.
Who was the MVP?
Yo, we are in the zoo.
Just JSmooth. Just answer the question.
Answer me this question real quick.
Don't ask. You know, JSmooth's acting like a typical black person. Answer the question by answering. You're answering my question with the question. Come on, bro.
But is the MVP a playoffs award?
I'm asking though. Who was the MVP of the playoffs for the Knicks?
Derrick Rose was better.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on.
Hey, all right, my turn. My turn.
Yeah,
We're not even gonna let you get your question off. My turn. Hey, my number two.
That nigga sat there with the same expression for like 15, 20 seconds. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
My number three is Jordan Clarkson. My number two, honestly, it's either whoever the sixth man for the Lakers is. They have so many bodies, so I'm gonna put Malik Monk /THT / Kendrick Nunn / Carmelo Anthony, bro.
I can't. I do not see THT, bro. I do not see it.
THT gonna be a starter, actually. Hey, it's Carmelo or Malik Monk, and I only want to say Carmelo.
What?
No, the media is gonna push. I swear.
Okay, that's a good reason.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
That's a good reason.
Media, Melo's gonna average 5 points on 40 possessions. Niggas like, why was he out the league? I swear.
No cap. I'll say this about Melo. I could easily see Melo playing so bad, then getting traded, and he retires by the end of the year. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I could see.
Yo, Braun would never do that.
I could see Melo getting those 6-man chance and then like post something on Instagram saying like #Watch King, something like LeBron would do or something. Watch King.
Melo put
my haters wrong.
10-point game. He put up his first 10-point game of the season.
That nigga, watch. He'll soon be back in the gym working out with Imani Bates and all the other high school niggas. That's what he'll soon be doing.
He finna be #stay mellow, man.
And then he's gonna go back to that. He's gonna go back to that gym. He's gonna go back to that gym. That same gym you always hoops in every single.
The Chris Wrigley gym.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Remember when this is kind of off topic, but remember when Melo went to the beach with the Rockets and wore a hoodie like in the sun?
Yeah, you thought
he was overdoing it, bro.
Yeah,
I knew. Yes, that's when I thought that nigga was overdoing it for real. Everybody tops. This nigga wearing a whole red hoodie. I was like, bruh, I know you're sweating in there, bro.
Hey, man, maybe he was trying to slim down, bro. He was trying to burn.
Oh, please. All I know is if they were in Texas, he was definitely sweating while shit, bro. As someone who lives in Houston, he was most definitely sweating in that hoe. Most definitely. But go ahead, Jason. What's your
My number one is Dennis Schroeder.
Oh yeah,
Dennis Schroeder.
My number one is Dennis Schroeder.
Okay, so my number three is funny. My number three is Malik Monk. I actually think he has a chance. I think he's gonna pull up with a J.R. Smith, like everybody's saying. You know, I think he's just gonna be J.R. Smith, the Lakers, just streaky.
Bro, I think he's gonna be New York Knicks J.R. Smith.
New York Knicks.
You know how good that was.
Baseline windmill dunks.
Yep. Yo, Showtime, bro. Once they got him, Darius, I'm telling you, once they got him, bro, I was like, man, Lakers gonna be one of the funnest teams to watch in the league, easily.
Facts.
But
they literally got LeBron West.
All they got to do to complete it is get Shumpert. That's all they got to do. Just pick up Shumpert.
Darius, what did you say?
I said they literally have like LeBron West for 80. Did y'all see that one photo of the media day?
Bro, my boy Shumpert on like Dancing with the Stars now, bro.
So on the media day, right? Yesterday, right? Did y'all see that one photo of the Lakers, like all those Hall of Famers, like Dwight, Rondo, all of them? Like, don't you think that shit's crazy?
That's crazy, bro.
I was like,
if someone was to tell me that would happen 5 years ago, you would not believe that shit.
Yeah, that's.
You know what's also crazy? That could also end up becoming one of the funniest memes of all time by the end of the season.
Just like the Big Three, just like the Big Three Thunder. That picture is disgusting.
Dog, please. Why did you have to bring that up? Nah, dog. Okay, next one, right? My next player is Derrick Rose. Already know he's gonna get the Knicks and Bulls boost. You know, everybody's
that's the Bulls boost back. The Bulls
boost. And also, Derrick Rose, he really did come into last season and almost elevated that Knicks offense just because he was a point guard that can handle the pick and roll.
He was their MVP.
He wasn't their MVP, but he was a point guard that can handle the pick and roll. And he was so much better than Elfrid Payton, you know, so much better. And that was really the difference, right? And so I think he's going to come in and do the same thing again, really help that team out. And I think him and IQ are going to have some amazing chemistry together, you know? And then my number one is also Dennis Schroeder. I think Dennis is going to turn back the clock, basically. And
Dennis the Menace.
I think he's going to go into 2020 Dennis Schroeder, bro, when he was putting up 19, 20 points on really good shooting splits and stuff like that. I just don't think the Lakers was the right fit for him. And I'm happy he's going to go to a different team. I think it's going to be better for him. And I'm going to say this right now. If the Celtics ruin this, they are the black point guard ruiners. They ruin every black point guard. I swear, bro. I swear. They cannot ruin this, bro. They can't mess this up. I just got to say that. But that's my last one.
Isaiah Thomas, Kyrie, Kemba.
Rondo.
Send Rondo to his doom.
I don't know about that one.
No, okay. Rondo may not have ruined him, but his reputation was definitely tough after that. Yeah, it was damaged after that. And also, let's not forget Terry Rozier. They almost ruined Terry Rozier. Everybody thought Terry Rozier was garbage after he left Boston.
Not me.
That's why they thought that contract was an overpay.
Not me.
I didn't think he was trash. But
you thought he was trash.
When did I say it was trash?
I remember, bro. It's in here.
So, all right. So
Terry Rozier, the best player on the Hornets, but we're not going to talk about it.
Let's go to most improved. Let's go to most improved.
No. Wait,
don't disrespect Gordon Hayward like that.
I said
mine. Kobe White. Kobe White's my guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you already said y'all's. Okay.
All right, so let's do most improved now. Who wants to start?
JSmooth, go first.
You want me to go first? Okay, so my most improved. I got a surprise for y'all. Brother. Okay, so first off, I just want to say this. Honorable mentions to my brother, Mitchell Robinson. I thought he was going to make this list. He's on for another award, but I just don't think he's going to get enough minutes, probably. He's probably going to play 25 to 30 minutes.
Mitchell Robinson being on for another award is a terrible take. Just take him off now. Just take him
You know which award it is, right?
Now, I already know what award it is. Take him off now.
I was about to say, what is he even improving from? Like, what is he?
Oh, that's not.
what is he improving towards?
He's just being healthy. He's just being healthy.
What is he going to average? Like 20 and 10 next year?
And I think he's going to put up 13 and 13 and be a DPOY candidate. Is that such a terrible take?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bad.
I think it is
because midway through the season, Nerlens Noel will have all of his minutes.
Okay. Let me go to my number 3. My number 3 is my man's Bustus Winslow. I think he's going. I'm just saying. I got a hot take. I think this man is going to take Eric Bledsoe's starting spot. I think he's going to take Bledsoe's starting spot and just take over this season. You know, he's a dude. Very injury prone throughout his career, but has always shown such high potential. He could play make. He's shown his shot was getting better later on. This past year, obviously not so much because he just came off of an injury. And I just think he's really going to improve not only himself, but just that team overall. And seeing how the Clippers run things, I wouldn't be surprised about this at all. My number 2 is my man MPJ. MPJ, I mean, I have no words. We already know how this man is. I think he might come in next season and be a 25 point back. Yeah, he's gonna have an iron board back, but he's gonna be dropping 25 a game. You know, I could definitely see that for an entire season, especially seeing him getting more shots and actually he's coming into the season as the second option. Definitely see that coming. And my number 1, y'all gonna be surprised. Robert Williams. I think Rob Will is gonna come. He's gonna start, and I think he's going to become Bam-like.
This man is a big man. This man is a big man lover. And if we're keeping it a stack, I appreciate the sentiment, but big man just not winning MIP like that. Like,
I'm saying, get out of here with that.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Having 1 is cool, but having 2 centers on your top 3 is insane, bro.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
No.
Okay,
I said honorable mentions to Mitchell Robinson. I don't have any other centers in my top 3.
But even him being an honorable mention is still wild. That's still wild. Let me. Oh, go ahead. You got anything to say before? My bad.
No, all I'm saying is Rob Will showed a lot of potential stuff. He just needs to stay healthy, but I think he is going to stay healthy this season, and I think they're going to start both him and Al Horford together. It's going to be something pretty exciting, you know.
Yes, Embiid and Horford 5.2.
It's
negative 5.2.
You got 2 post players compared to one lob catcher, skilled lob catcher, and another post player. Like it's 2 different dynamics. You can't do that. And plus, Rob Will is a way better passer than Joel Embiid.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, for my, that was wild. I still can't believe you had Rob Williams at number 1. For my most improved, I can tell y'all right now, Rob Williams is not on my list. But number 3, I have Michael Porter Jr. I struggled with him and the guy I have at number 2, but I gave him the edge. I also did not have Nickeil Alexander-Walker on my list, though he was an honorable mention. The reason why is just the other guys above him. I think they're just going to have better or more improved seasons. MPJ, great off-ball player. I think he's going to take a step forward as an on-ball player, shot creation, all of that. So, yeah, that's why I have him. And defensively, I expect him to get better as well. I mean, the only way he can go is up at this point with him on that side of the ball. Number 2, I have Darius Garland. Those who watch my channel, y'all know I'm a big fan of Darius Garland. Darius, you know I'm a fan of Darius Garland. I've been telling Darius since before he got drafted. I was like, man, this guy's going to be nice. He's going to be really nice. And I think his playmaking next year is going to take a huge step. I think also as a scorer, if he can get to the free throw line a little bit more, that's going to be something that could help his game and open it up. He was I think in around the 80s as far as free throw attempts last year for all starters. So I definitely expect that to get up there next year. So yeah, there's Garland number 2. Number 1, I have KPJ. I think KPJ next year is going to improve crazy. Not too crazy, but I think he's going to improve for real. His numbers, that's the only real reason why I'm not too confident saying it, because I don't think he's going to average 20 next year because Christian Wood, Jalen Green, Eric Gordon, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know why he's still on the team at this point. But I guess they need that OG player.
They're trying to trade him, obviously.
Yeah, I know, but I thought they could have traded him last year. So I was just confused why he's still there.
Bro, he had one of the worst seasons of his life last year.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't play well this year?
Yeah, he played well for most of this season. He just got injured. But if he stayed healthy, they probably would have traded him this offseason.
I mean, I hear you. It's just, he probably should have been traded a year or 2 ago, if we're being honest. But, yeah, I think KPJ as a playmaker, I can see him averaging 7 to 8 assists next year. His points per game, around 18, 19 points. If he cracks 20, I think he's on lock to get this award. I think his ability to score off the dribble is going to improve. Defensively, he's only going to get better. So, yeah, I think KPJ is my pick for most improved player.
Now, let's go, Dare Bear.
Don't call me that. All right. So my most improved candidates. At 3, I have Kevin Porter Jr. I think Kevin Porter Jr. is gonna be. I think he was made for the point guard position. I don't think he. I like him more as a point guard. He can play make or pass as well. I think next year as well he can make a jump a bit defensively because I see defensive potential in him. I saw it in his rookie year, and apparently he regressed in his sophomore year. So it should happen, I guess. But I think his 3rd year he'll figure it out, and then I think he'll become more efficient with creating. And him becoming a playmaker with next to Jalen Green, I think that'll be a great fit. 2, I got Darius Garland. Darius Garland, I mean, a lot of his problems, a lot of his problems were a lot of his issues is because this is one thing I've noticed about Darius Garland. He plays more like Chris Paul than Damien Lillard. That's one thing like if you actually watch him, he's not like Dame at all. He's more like Chris Paul. He doesn't take that many threes. He doesn't go. I would say he's Chris Paul, but replace the midi with the floater. That's what I would say. That's what it is.
I like that.
So I think the head coach and even Darius Garland himself said he's going to take way more threes this year. I am expecting at least 7. I hope anyway. And I hope he gets to the rim more often. But with Evan Mobley now and the young core developing, I see him just being more efficient with more spacing as well, hopefully, and more lob threats. So I think that will help with him with his most improved case. And number 1, I got MPJ. I mean, this is who I had last year, but I think this year they should do it because he's now definitively the 2nd option on a championship team. Jamal Murray's out until February, I believe. So is that right? February?
Yeah, something like that. Late February, early March, probably.
Yeah.
So,
even then, I don't think we're gonna rush him back. So
yeah,
I mean,
so
MPJ is still gonna be in the role.
And MPJ, I hope he learns how to I hope he defends better. I think him being less of a catch and shoot or spot up shooter. I think that's gonna be a more of a primary focus with his offensive game, creating and stuff like that. And I think there's a possibility where he could average legitimately 25 points per game on a really efficient shooting. So yeah, that's my most improved.
It's crazy because even if he plays like off ball, he can still average like 23, 22 points a game doing that.
I mean, we saw that literally.
Yeah, we already saw it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was still playing.
So even if he's off ball, even if he's playing off ball, there's a chance he could still win most improved.
Yeah,
yeah.
I low-key want my boy to get some more low post touches though.
I agree.
My boy, I feel like he can get his shot up against the best. Honestly, he has a quick release, high release. He gets off the ground when he shoots. So him getting some more post touches would be nice. But
hey, by the way, my bad. Go ahead, Bino.
I was just saying, in terms of him creating his own shot, I don't know, but maybe he got better.
I think he did.
I was just gonna say, Darius. I think we had the same people, just different.
Yeah, it's just same, different positions. So,
all right, I'm gonna go with mine. My number 3 is KPJ. Y'all already spoke on him, so I don't really have much to say. I'm excited to watch the Rockets this year. Number 2, I have Benjamin Simmons.
You got some balls. I'll tell you that. You got some balls.
Yeah, you got some big balls, buddy. Oh,
man, you got gorilla balls. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That man got
gorilla
some big
balls.
Ben Simmons is not only going to be a top defender next year, he's going to improve on offense for the Timberwolves, hopefully, But even if it's the Rockets, he's getting that MIP.
So let me ask you.
The Thunder, he's getting an MIP. He's not getting it. He's gonna be a top MIP candidate. He's going to shoot middies and make free throws, bro. Trust.
Okay, so that's what you're saying. You're expecting him to make. Do you expect him to take threes at all next year?
I mean, he doesn't have to. I mean, I would expect him to take more, or at least take them.
So you expect him to be at least a 75% free throw shooter and a consistent mid range shooter? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
I'll take that.
I mean, I don't know. I can't see that.
I'll take that, bro. I see it. And my number 1 is my winner is DeJounte Murray. That's my MIP winner. DeJounte Murray, he's basically the best player on the Spurs now. The offense is going to be run through him. He's an elite mid-range shooter. That's what you get working with DeMar. He has a nice floater.
But since he's on the Spurs, no one's
Are you expecting them to win? Yeah, I was going to say, are you expecting them to win and get to the playoffs or play in?
Honestly, probably not. No.
If that's the case, though, then shouldn't Shea have won Most Improved Player last year?
He barely played.
He played 35 games.
Oh, true. He only played. I forgot. Okay, yeah, true.
I would have pushed that narrative because coming out of All-Star break, that's when his MIP pushed. It would have got pushed to the moon, but then he got injured. He was averaging 30 for like the 5 games after the All-Star break. But it's cool though. But yeah, I like
for Josh Giddey though. That's what y'all had to do. Sorry, I had to bring it up.
Hey, Shea gonna average 30 this year, also, by the way. So you know what? Shea might be an MIP candidate, bro, because he gonna average 30 this year.
Yeah,
all right.
Thunder, no.
Okay.
I think Gobos, you have to go.
No, I don't have to. I was about to say he on the Thunder, so people don't care like our team. So.
Oh, honorable mention Darius Bazley. Yeah.
Really?
Honorable mention Darius Bazley.
Yo, Gobos.
Stop lying.
Gobos is so depressed hearing that name.
I've never seen a fan hate on every young player on his team.
That's not true. That's not true, man.
No,
that's not true.
Gobos was calling Darius Bazley Ben Simmons with a jump shot. You know how crazy that was when I first heard that?
Bro, do you hear what I was saying about this man before the season? Do you hear what I was saying about Bazley before the season?
I can back it up. He called him, he was saying it to me a year ago, bro. He said he was going to be Ben Simmons with a jump shot.
I was so hyped, bro.
You know how good Ben Simmons with a jump shot is? That's easily a top 10 player in the league.
That's LeBron James. That's LeBron James. Get out of here with that. That's just ridiculous.
I'm embarrassed to say I made that take, but
I like Pierre's Lamar Odom comparison. I like that comparison.
Lamar Odom.
That's not a bad comparison.
Nah, let me chill out on my man. Bay's got a chance.
And we gonna run it up.
A chance. Yeah, he got a chance to be out the league within the next couple of years. That's what he's got a chance
that's
to
also
do.
very true, bro. This is last season, basically.
Probably.
We can switch over to DPOY. I'll start. My number 3 is gonna be.
Wait, JSmooth, did you give your Most Improved?
I already did. Yeah, I already did. It was Bustus, MPJ, and Robert Williams.
Okay. Said Bustus.
People call him
my number 3 for DPOY is gonna be Anthony Davis.
Okay.
You know, running at the 5, I don't know how he's gonna do. Like, I mean, we've seen him like play the 5, and it was good for the Pelicans. But you know, now he's a little bit more injury prone. He's gonna have to match up. You know, the West has Jokic. I mean, we don't really have much other good bigs besides Jokic, honestly. So, I mean, you have Cat, but yeah. So I honestly, I'm thinking about it. You know, he might do fine at the 5. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about like the other bigs in the West. But I expect him to have obviously elite rim protection. He's going to anchor the Lakers defense. So if the Lakers defense is good with Carmelo Anthony on it, then clearly he deserves some DPOY love. So my number 2 is going to be Rudy Gobert because it's Rudy Gobert. I'm not going to say anything else about it. If he wins, I'm going to be just retire the reward on it. I'm tired of seeing this. My number one is going to be
Ben Simmons.
Paul George.
Oh,
really?
Oh,
my number 1. Paul
Nigga,
George.
that was a swerve. I didn't see that shit coming, bro.
Me neither, bro. I did not see that, yo.
Because he is going to have an elite season. I'm going to keep preaching this. Paul George is going to have an elite NBA regular season. As I'm gonna say regular season. You know,
I was gonna say, and I want to push it past that. Even though I know he hooped last year, you know, anomalies can happen.
I have high hopes for the Clippers, and if Paul George is the DPOY candidate, then you already know he's gonna be another type of candidate. But we're not there yet, you know. But
we not.
Oh, the only reason why I didn't say I don't think he's gonna be DPOY. I like the pick. I love the pick, but the only reason why I don't say it is because I think he's gonna he has too much of a load on the offensive end. So I think he's gonna. I mean, he's still gonna play the defense, good defense, but he's gonna take a bit of a step back. You know, that's just my opinion. That's what I think. But obviously, I mean, we've seen him be a DPOY and an MVP candidate at the same time. So this is nothing new.
Facts.
Okay,
I'll see that.
You want me to go?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Let me go real quick. So number 3, I have Mitchell Robinson. Now, I know it sounds hilarious and stuff like that, but the Knicks were easily a top 5 defense last year with Nerlens Noel, I believe he's a very good defensive center. You know, I think he brought a lot to that Knicks team last year. But I really think that Mitchell Robinson was even better on that defensive end. Not to mention the dude gained a ton of weight. He's now 280 pounds, which completely removes one of his weaknesses. Last year, he stopped fouling, right? And actually became a very solid positional defender. And I think just his presence on the court will help the Knicks so much. I think the Knicks are easily going to be a top 2 defense in this league. And yeah, that's just my opinion, just with Mitchell Robinson's effect. Number 2, I have Robert Williams, right? And now, yeah, I know y'all don't like it, but like I said, this dude is going to come out and be Bam. He's going to anchor the Celtics defense like nobody has ever seen before. I mean, this dude has such high defensive potential. And one of the games that I watched last year from him, and which really impressed me, was the game versus the Nuggets, right? It was a game where the Nuggets were up a ton in the half. It was like after they traded for Aaron Gordon, basically. And this man came in and did such a good job on Jokic in one-on-one coverage. I mean, I've never seen dudes consistently do that ever, right? And I think with his wingspan, his ability to block shots, his ability to move his feet on the perimeter, I think he's going to be a definite candidate for real, right? Now, number 1, my DPOY is Anthony Davis. Now, AD, I already know this. The Lakers are going to be the number 1 defense in the league.
I don't have a problem with your picks, but if we're keeping it a bean, I don't think there's any way Gobert's not top 3 unless he gets hurt.
Yeah, I was making my list and I did not want Gobert on that hill, but I had to put him on there. I had to put him on there.
The reason why I'm saying this is because you also have to think about it from the media perspective as well.
I didn't have Gobert on my list, if you guys are wondering. So
yeah, like nobody.
You think they're not gonna vote him?
I don't think they're gonna give it to him again this year, especially like after the narrative that they put out in the playoffs that he got exposed, right?
And
I don't think they're gonna give it to him
worse than this series and than last season. I think.
Yeah, like even if they're number 1 seed, I still don't think they're gonna give Gobert.
I don't think they'll do. I don't think they'll hold him if they're number 1.
But yeah, like my number 1 is AD. Obviously, I think AD, amazing, so talented defensively. I know I don't have Giannis on this list. Everybody's gonna be surprised about this. Giannis is easily like probably number 4, but I don't think he's gonna care that much about the regular season like much others, even though he's probably going to be candidate for other awards as well. And even DPOY, he's going to be top 5. But AD just brings so much. And I think it's finally time for him to actually win his DPOY because we've seen multiple years over and over again where he's played such good defense and hasn't gotten the recognition that he's wanted or deserved just for it. So
I think he's got recognition.
Yeah, he's gotten recognition, obviously, but I mean like the actual award, you know? And obviously people were better than him. Like even the year when he had that amazing playoff run, right? In 2019, I think it's 2020 when Giannis won it, basically, right? I still think Giannis had a better overall defensive season than he did. But still, I think AD is actually going to get a lot more credit and get the vote, especially since, you know, I think he's going to stay healthy this year. So
I agree. My number 1 is probably going to shock y'all, but number 3, I have Clint Capella and Gobert tied. I just put Gobert there because I just feel like their media is. I feel like they're going to put him in there. I don't think they'll have him win anymore. That's where I think the media is going to owe him. I just don't think he's going to win anymore. And it's crazy because he's already kind of a Hall of Famer at this point because of those.
He is
kinda.
He is.
He for sure is. He for sure is.
If T-Mac is a Hall of Famer, that man.
Bro.
First ballot. First ballot, bro.
We're not gonna get into that. But the reason I have Capella there is because I think I'm expecting DeAndre Hunter to be healthy next year, so I'm expecting their defense to be even better. And overall team defense, most of that credit's going to go to their best defender, which is Capella, and he deserves that because he changed the whole identity of that defense. Because we saw Hunter there for a good part of the season before Capella got there. Their defense still wasn't all that good. Now you could attribute that to Trae Young more, but nonetheless, Capella made up for a lot of that when he joined the team. So that's why I have Capella number 3. Number 2, I have Anthony Davis. I think he's going to have a monster year, and you can really flip the 1 to 2. I think he's going to be great for the Lakers. I don't really think I have to explain all that. I think you went to that JSmooth. Number 1, it's going to shock y'all, but I actually have Jrue Holiday at number 1. I think and this is a personal pick for me because I'm at the point where I think we need to start recognizing guards for their impact on defense. Like, this is such a big man award, and I get it. Rim protection is a very important. That's number 1 most important thing of defense. Like, you can have all the best wing defenders and perimeter defenders you want, but if you don't have rim protection, there's only so far you can go. I understand that, but this nigga Bino. But Jrue Holiday to me really impacted so much of the playoffs last year, and I'm glad like so many people were put on notice, and people already knew he was an elite defender. We've heard players say Jrue Holiday gives them the most problems, all of that. But the reason I want to see him win it is because I feel like guard defense does not get enough love in this league, bro. It does not get enough love. And Jrue Holiday can change so much of the game. He's the best guard defender, best perimeter defender in the game today. And I think that next year he's going to show it, whether it's on switches, rotations, one-on-one, off-ball, help side, weak side, whatever you want to – whatever aspect of defense you want to point to. I think Jrue Holiday is going to do it better than any other guard in basketball, just like he always does. And I'm more so just hoping he wins Defensive Player of the Year. I'm talking he's going to cement his legacy as the modern day Gary fucking Payton, nigga. That's what I'm hoping Jrue Holiday does.
Love it. I love it.
But if I'm being realistic, though, more than likely Anthony Davis will win it. But Jrue Holiday is my guy. Either AD or maybe Giannis. You know, I never know. But I want Jrue to really, really get that award. So I'm going to Jrue.
Can Jrue get that type of love with Giannis on his team?
See, I was thinking about that too, and that's tough. But Anthony Davis got the award with. I mean, LeBron was playing some great defense that year, and it's not like the Lakers haven't had. And I mean, AD didn't win it, so I guess whatever. But Giannis won DPOY in a year that he had Bledsoe on the all-defensive team, and he had, I think Lopez made the all-defensive team that year as well.
Yeah, he did. Both of them did.
That's 3 all-defensive players, and we all know Middleton's a great defender. Dante's a good defender. Like,
good.
They all have great defenders on that team. Oh, yeah, Middleton's more so good, not great. But Dante's a good defender as well. Yeah. So they have capable defenders everywhere, including all-NBA defenders on that team before they got Jrue, and Giannis still won it. Granted, Giannis was the best defensive player regardless, but still.
His impact was miles ahead of all the others. So
yeah, but I want Jrue to win it, so I'm going with him at number.
Okay.
All
right, and then
I ain't say it. I stopped myself.
All right, I just want to give an honorable mention to somebody, Jonathan Isaac, since he's coming back next year. So, and I feel like he's definitely one of those like underrated players in the league. And since he's come back from injury, and I feel like people are forgetting about him already with his impact. But I don't have him on this list though because I think the Magic would be the worst team in the league, and just because of that, no one's gonna care about his defense like that. So
I agree.
At 3, I have Clint Capella. I'm gonna just skim through all these because a lot of you guys already said I basically have like a lot of the 3 same candidates as y'all, and y'all already explained it. I have 3. I have Clint Capella. 2. I have Giannis. Giannis, I'm still high. I think the Bucks would be at least for sure like at least a top 8, top 7 defense in the league, something along the lines of that. And then at 1, I do have Anthony Davis as well. Him playing at the same position, and that him being the Lakers being the number 1 defense, I think that's what's gonna happen.
Lakers in form, man.
The mainstream media, they're gonna love AD.
Yep, I agree.
That number 1 defense. So, yeah.
All right.
I can see it. I can see it already. when Jokic averages 20, 27, 10, and 7 on AD, he is gonna go. Bells is gonna be talking crazy. That's your D boy. That's your D boy.
Okay, this is
he wouldn't do that same thing to Gobert though.
No. This is why I'm doing this though, right? This is why I do this, because everybody, if the same thing happened to AD, everybody making excuses. But when it happens to Gobert, everybody getting on him. Although but
to be fair, I don't think people were. I don't think people were really mad that he was getting cooked by Jokic. I think they were mad he was getting cooked. But realistically speaking, now I don't think people were really mad about that.
Yes, they were. Go back and look at it.
No, were saying, maybe yes. I said not then, but I feel like in hindsight, I don't think anybody's really mad about that anymore, because like it's Jokic now. Jamal Murray, that people were definitely mad at him about that, but I don't even get mad at him about that. I don't get mad at him about that.
Donovan Mitchell and Royce O'Neal were getting fried.
That's what I mean, yo, bro. Barbecue chicken, bro.
But it was the bubble. It was
that man. That man was hitting them with the meanest step backs I ever seen.
No,
the snatchbacks that nigga was hitting D Mitch with. D Mitch was sliding across the court, bro. Sliding.
My favorite shot of that entire series, bro, when they got the steal and he hit a transition 3, bro. That was the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life. He just pulled up in transition, nobody in front of him.
You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of the NBA Finals just now when Drew stole the ball from Devin Booker in Game 5 and pulled up for a 3 in transition. And he was already walking away before it even went in. He knew that he stepped back so hard he dropped his phone. But
sorry, guys.
when Drew was in his bag in Game 5, I was like, bro, where has this nigga been all playoffs, bro? He shows up every 5 games throughout that entire playoff run. Thankfully, he had one more great game left in him, the most important game left in him for Game 5, and hopefully he can do that next year and win DPOY. But we moving on to MVP.
Yeah, I'll start it off.
Yeah, let Darius start it off.
All right, so at 3, I have Damien Lillard. I have Damien Lillard. I have Dame at 3 because last year he had his easily, his second best season of his career. He was going on a hot streak, and I would say March or April, he just started cooling off. But I would say
he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt. And now with Dame has hopefully no injuries happen, but Dame now has the supporting cast, hopefully with no injuries. CJ's back, Houston Nurkic back. They also acquired Larry Nance Jr., who's easily one of the best role players in the league. He's potentially an All-NBA defender. So now they got Roka and Larry Nance Jr. as All-NBA defenders. And that should help their defense a lot. And it could potentially put them as a top 4 seed or at least a top 3 seed, in my opinion.
They need to trade for Ben Simmons. I'm so serious when I say that. Bro. They need to trade for Ben Simmons, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yo, Darius and I were talking about that, yo.
Yeah.
That team would be so good, bro. Like
it would.
CJ McCollum and Rocco and a couple picks for Ben Simmons.
Like that one reporter lady said. She said the owner loves CJ, dog. So.
Oh, the lady we're talking to on Spaces?
Yeah, bro, we need to add her to the pod, bro.
I forgot her name.
She'll low-key never come on after the shit I was saying about the Blazers. I ain't gonna lie.
What'd you say?
I wasn't even saying anything too deep. I was just like, man, that team was never going anywhere.
Yeah, he was pressing her. Like, he was full court pressing her, bro. 94 feet.
I was trying to get her to admit that they were mid. She wouldn't admit it. Like, she just kept dancing around it.
Bro, this man is podcast Pat Bev, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. This man, bro.
Running.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
at 2, I have Joel Embiid. Since either Ben Simmons is not going to play for an NBA team, or he's just gonna get traded, so it's guaranteed Ben Simmons is not gonna play for this team. And because of that, Joel Embiid, I think is gonna be way utilized correctly. I think he's gonna be more utilized correctly, and because of that, Embiid's just gonna have a dominant season like he did last year. Hopefully, like I said, no injuries. If he plays more than at least like 60 or 70 games, I think he's guaranteed to win it. With him, like, he could legit average 30, 12, and like 3 on like 50 damn near 40 and then 85 splits. So, and then number 1 is a safe pick, but he's just so dominant in the regular season. I can't deny it. I can't ignore it. Giannis.
Blue door. Oh, never mind.
Nah, Giannis. Even last year, I don't understand why Steph Curry got above him. I'm sorry, I don't want to bring it up with
That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh my gosh.
But I don't know why Steph Curry got votes above Giannis. That made no sense to me.
Check the stats, my brother. Check the stats.
It's just like regular season. Like the team was a top 3 seed in the East. Giannis was. He averaged damn near 30, averaged 13 rebounds, 5 assists, and was still dominant from the field. Like
DPOY candidate.
Yeah, he was also an All-NBA defender. All-NBA defender. I don't understand why Curry got that third place voice, man.
You can't three-peat MVPs, man. It's just.
Yeah, I guess.
It was mainly that.
It was voters fatigue. That's
by that logic, bro. By that logic, Curry should have been an MVP candidate 2017.
What?
By that logic, Curry was on a top 3 team in the West, put up MVP caliber numbers.
Just about the year 2017, right, when KD joined.
Yeah, right.
Curry.
But you also got to remember, nobody's gonna vote for you when you have like 2 other All-Stars.
Here we go.
It's just true. It's true. Okay. I didn't make the rules.
Didn't Giannis have 2 other All-Star caliber players?
I didn't know the Milwaukee Bucks. I didn't know the Milwaukee Bucks had Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson. I didn't know that.
Hey, bro. It's somehow, bro, they appeared on the roster when Giannis' MVP voting came out.
I didn't know they had. I didn't know they had the second greatest share of all time, the GOAT versatile scorer, and one of the greatest generational defender.
Interesting.
The GOAT defender.
It's interesting. It's okay.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Me neither.
I didn't know that either.
No idea.
Hey, but since Darius is finished, let me just go on with my list. I'm gonna just go from 1 to 3 actually, because I have similar number 1. I have Giannis in number 1. You know, obviously. Number 2, I have 2 people tied. It's kind of a cop out because I want to get my guy at number 3.
I know who it is.
Yeah, but at number 2, I have Steph and Dame tied. Let me start off with Steph. Steph, I think, is going to have a monster year next year, similar year to last year before Klay gets back. And even when Klay comes back, he's still going to have to carry some part of the offense so Klay can get into rhythm of the season. Dame, I think he's going to have MVP caliber numbers, but the narrative of him staying in Portland, I think, is going to help him a lot with the media and the defensive issues they've definitely fixed. And like Bino said, just trade for Simmons already. Like, what's taking you so long? You can literally trade for Simmons while keeping Dame. And then if you trade Dame, you can get another franchise player to build around. Like, what is taking Portland so long? This is just ridiculous.
That team will honestly just be so good. It's going to be good defensively.
It's a great trade for both teams.
Offensively, like, oh my goodness.
It sucks because you're trading for a dude that can't play in the fourth quarters. But, you know.
Oh, brother.
I can't.
And you know what's crazy? They can run a lineup where he doesn't even have to play. And
I was about to say they can literally bench him. They can literally bench him.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
And the thing with and I've said this so many times on this pod, getting Damien Lillard an MVP should be the priority of the Blazers right now, because you're not going to win a championship. And if Dame gets an MVP, I think he's more sold into the idea of being okay to retire without a ring, because at least he has something to his legacy that nobody can take away from him. I know the shots are there, but the shots are first round shots, okay? Like, those are not shots in the finals, and those are shots people will remember, but they do not have the importance. They don't even have the importance of Jordan's shot against Craig Elo for some reason, because guess what? Michael Jordan ended up becoming the greatest player of all time. They don't have the shot importance of Jordan in Game 6 versus the Jazz. They don't have the shot importance of Kyrie on the Cavs versus the Warriors, or Kawhi's shot. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? It was the first round. So getting Dame an MVP, something that no matter what will always be set in stone. People will go back in history and be like, oh, Dame was an MVP caliber player. At the rate Dame's going right now, people may look at him like a Dominique Wilkins in the future. And it's sad, but that's the way things kind of, no, JSmooth, let's be real. I'm not saying he's better than Dominique, but the way people are going to look at him of this era they're going to look at him as the guy that was a great player, but just didn't really do anything. He hasn't even made the finals, just like Dominique. Great scorer, just like Dominique. And some people will even say he was never a top 10 player because he never went to the finals. Or even though we that watched, we know he was.
At one point,
we know he was. At a point in time, even though it wasn't a long point in time, who knows how many years he has playing at this level and who's going to into the top 10 moving forward. But regardless, I think Dame getting an MVP should be a priority for the Blazers. And he already has the narrative. But you already know number 3, I'm going with my boy Zach LaVine, you know what I'm saying? I'm so serious. I think he's going to average 30 next year, bro. I think he's going to average 30. And if he averages 30 and we're a top 5 seed, top 4 seed, how is he not going to be an MVP candidate? Like, I don't understand why y'all are not seeing the vision.
Because Steph Curry and Giannis and Paul George
exist,
and all these other players.
No, Paul George, I don't trust health. I don't trust Paul George.
I don't care. He's gonna play enough games to get some love. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like even if he was to put up that 30 points per game and be as efficient as he was last year, and the Bulls get the 4th seed, someone above him is going to be putting up better numbers, and or maybe not even better numbers, but they're gonna have the wins. And like, I think that's just the case. Like,
well, I don't trust the
If you tell me he puts that up, and maybe he gets a 3rd seed, but the difference between the 3rd seed and the 1st seed is like 5 games, then that's something that, like, I feel like you can debate to the media. You know what I'm saying? But like, if we're talking about voters, I don't know. I don't see it.
And also, don't forget, if the Bulls are really good next year, the media is going to talk way more about LaVine.
That's a fact. That's very true.
We're a big market now.
Hey, we saw what happened with D Rose.
Oh my God.
He's spitting.
Hey man,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Why can't y'all just leave Derrick Rose's MVP year alone, bro? God,
you know it's overrated.
It's not, bro.
It is.
I saw you made a video about that.
I'm gonna go next.
I know, right? I could have sworn he made a video about that, bro. Man.
Bro, I gotta delete that video as a Bulls fan. I gotta get that show out.
Yeah, bro.
You've been excommunicated from the Bulls fan base.
It's just because I have to be realistic. It's because people were really like, I think that was around the time because this annual start bench cut with Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, and somebody else.
Kyrie.
And like,
I remember it.
It could be Kyrie, it could be Steph, and then like there'll be the obligatory people. I don't care what anyone says. Derrick Rose would have been better than all these niggas if he didn't get hurt. And at that time, I was so angry seeing that, even as a D-Rose and Bulls, I was like, are y'all sick? Because Steph Curry was in it. And I was like, now y'all niggas have crossed the line. Are y'all really going to sit here and say Derrick Rose, if healthy, would have been better than Steph Curry? And just like JSmooth said, they might as well put a what-if episode of Derrick Rose in the Marvel series. Because
facts.
What if Derrick Rose did not get injured?
What if?
That's crazy.
Watch, the next episode of What If is going to be like, what if Derrick Rose did not tear his ACL? And we're going to see the whole timeline of Derrick Rose. But go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Bino.
And I'm going to go. My number 3, I'm going to take the mustard method as a cop-out and list 2 guys. So this is where I'm going to put Anthony Davis and Giannis.
Really?
Even though I really like AD's chances just because he's playing, like, I feel like they should be good because he's playing with 2 really good playmakers, but they're just going to shoot him down because of Russ and LeBron. But I feel like the way the Lakers are talking, like, this is going to be, they want to see AD dominate on both sides. And if you have him as a DPOY candidate, that means, one, he's easily anchoring the defense, right? At the 5. And I feel like playing with Russ and Bron, he's going to have the numbers to, like, It's really, and honestly, I feel like he's gonna have the media on his side too. Like, honestly,
I don't know.
Definitely, that's true.
That's why I put Giannis / and then obviously my 2 is Steph, just because
if you believe, hold on, go ahead. Sorry.
About to be carrying rookies, bro. Trust, because if the Wiggins stuff is still going on, Wiggins is gonna miss games. Clay is not gonna be back to like January, so that first 2 months, if he comes out the gate strong, that first 2 months, it could push him the rest of the year, honestly. Because he's gonna be carrying Jordan Poole and Draymond and rookies and Wiseman
can't believe this.
Yes, carrying. What are we talking about? Yes, he's going to be carrying. Like, what are we doing here? Otto Porter. He's carrying, bro.
Hey, bro.
And my number one is
Draymond not doing nothing.
My number one is Paul George, man. The Clippers will be a top seed in the West. Ty Lue will win Coach of the Year. Paul George will win MVP and DPOY. And Kawhi will come back and just hop right on the bandwagon, bro. Fact.
I was gonna say with the
and PG will solidify himself as a top 10 player. He's gonna take Dane's spot.
I was gonna say with the AD pick. If you think the reason why, if you don't think AD is gonna get like shot down by the media because the media is gonna be praising him, don't you think like the Nets players will get praised too though? Like KD, Kyrie, Harden.
No, because I think the media likes the Lakers better than them. That's really.
I don't know because I feel like the Nets get sucked off a lot too. So
they're thought of as a very good team, but you got to remember a lot of their dudes are villains in the media's eyes.
Mm-hmm. But to be fair, I think to be fair, Kevin Durant. You could argue James Harden too, but I think Kevin Durant, if he stayed healthy last year, he would have won the MVP.
I don't think so.
Mainly because the narrative of him.
I don't know about Harden being the villain because people were trying to take Giannis's MVP away from in 2019 and trying to give that shit to Harden. So I don't know.
That was fans. I don't think the media. I don't think the media was doing that. I think
they were. They were.
Give it to Harden.
People were saying Anthony Davis was better than Giannis that year.
No, not that year. I'm talking about that's 2020. 2019.
No, I'm talking about 2019. I'm talking about 2019
Anthony Davis. Who was saying that?
Stephen A.
Oh no. Yeah, people were saying that.
Stephen A. is just Stephen A.
Yeah, but who cares about what they say, right? Let me
forget that. But I do remember Stephen A. saying that though, Darius. I do remember that. But go ahead, JSmooth.
Okay, let me get on to my MVPs. So at number 3, I should have Giannis. You know, you can't have him on this list. I mean, he's a shoe-in basically. One of the most dominant players ever. He could put up 30 points in his sleep. If he doesn't have a bag. Not to mention, I don't think you realize this, but Giannis actually changed his shot form. If you go and look at it, his elbow instead of being out is now in.
He shoots 75% or 70%.
Like league finish, right?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, if he shoots 70% at the free throw line, nigga, he's averaging like 33, 35 points a game.
Whoa. Wait, I don't know about that.
Maybe not. Okay,
you gotta have a higher.
What did he shoot last year?
He shot like 68.
Okay, maybe not 35. If he shoots 75%, that's easily over 30.
That's fair.
We need him to go back. 35. We need him to go back to where he was at 77%. But it's all good, right? Giannis, definitely, I could see him on that. I just don't think, like I said, I don't think he values the regular season that much. That's why he's not at my number one. And even if he doesn't value the regular season, dudes, like I said, he's on my list still. I think he's gonna be a 29 point per game scorer and still lead the Bucks to a very high seed, right?
Nah, that's too low. Give him 30. Give him 30.
What's it called? My number 2. Y'all gonna be surprised. My number 2
Devin Booker
is Jason Tatum.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Now, I'm very high on him, and I'm very high on the Celtics this year. I think they're going to bounce back from what they did last year. Last year, obviously, it was not them. A lot of injuries. Kemba Walker, obviously, wasn't himself, and he held them back, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. I love Kemba.
Now he says this.
Yeah,
give yourself a round of applause for real. You finally admitted it.
He held them back when he was playing because he wasn't 100%, obviously. And when he finally caught his rhythm, the season basically was over. So nothing he could do. Now you got a lot of better players, a lot more bench depth. And plus Tatum seems to be getting better every single season, right? And I think this year he's finally going to learn how to dribble with his head up, something that he's been struggling with. He always I swear he's staring at the floor every single time he dribbles. Now I think he's going to be better with reads and just his overall scoring. And he's a lot bigger now, which means he's going to be better at finishing through contact. I mean, I just think he's going to take his game to a new level, right? And obviously my number 1, All George, right? All George. You already know my mans, right? I think he's going to be great defensively, offensively. I mean, we've already seen MVPG before. This is nothing new. I think this will be a if you know, as a Thunder fan, like the first half of the season where he was averaging like 29 points on crazy shooting splits on the Thunder. I think he's going to have that for the entire season on the Clippers. And I think he's going to take them to a new level and lead them to a top 4 seed in the West, really. That's just me, you know. Paul George is that guy. I'm gonna say this: the reason why I don't have Jokic on this list, right? I'm just gonna let y'all know this right now, is because he's load managing this year, and I know he will load manage this year because they've been talking about it. They don't want him running like what he did last year, basically doing everything for the Nuggets. So
he's an Iron Man. You know, it's crazy. He didn't even burn out in the playoffs too. It's honestly really impressive. He played all the games, and it's not like he burned out in the playoffs. His team just wasn't good enough. Honestly.
Yeah, I think he did burn out in the playoffs. I think he burned out.
No, it's crazy. When Jokic was like really, really out of shape, like a couple of years ago, like before the Nuggets even started winning, it's like 2018 or no, was it 2018? The year before they even started making the playoffs. Like,
I think that.
I remember thinking to myself,
17, 18, yeah.
Yeah, I remember thinking to myself, I was like, man. Yeah, I remember thinking to myself, I was like, man, Jokic is going to end up becoming injury prone if he did start losing the weight. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, looking at him just a couple years later, obviously he's gotten in much better shape. But, like, he's such an Iron Man for real, bro. Like, he really just doesn't even miss games. So props to Jokic for being one of the most durable players in the league.
Yeah, something that
especially with the load that he has offensively.
It don't get talked about enough. Especially, we talk about Embiid and stuff like this and how athletic he is and how, you know, I mean, some people say he's out of shape, which is true, but if you look at their physiques, they're completely different. And one is always playing like every game of the regular season while the other is always in a hospital bed or injury prone, you know, which is wild to me.
All right, but I think we gave all of our predictions. We can run through each and every award, like which one we have
at the top.
You don't want to do that? Just like real quick, just each award. You don't want to do that, Bino?
Hell no, bro. I'm hungry as hell. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all catch us. On the next
nigga Bino, bro.
Our next pod finna be our Eastern Conference preview, where we get a little bit in depth about all the teams in the East.
The West.
The West.
The Western.
Hey, it's not that week. Conference. It's not that week. I'm just saying.
It's not no more. I'm joking. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all make sure.
Follow me on
the
Twitter.
outro for me.
Tap all our links. Make sure I hit that like button, subscribe.
Give us a nice review on all of the podcasts. But yeah, I think that wraps up episode 42. Y'all got any closing words?
No, hey, bro, I got some closing words.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, bro, check out my Twitter. And also, as a wise man once said,
you know,
Weezy is out of here.
Tell me how I knew he was going to say that shit.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say it. All right, we out, man.
All right, man. We out for real.